Hello, everyone. Oh, okay. Refresh. Oh, there it goes. Hello. We're going to go from one campaign to another. I think it's going to cause us a bit of whiplash because, honestly, having digested the new Stormgate, I got some things to talk about. I got some honest reviewing to do. Now that we've gotten past the shock and awe of the newness of Stormgate. So I'll talk about it at the end. Will we have a cat? I'm not sure. Who turned it around? Someone moved the catfish. See if Dimitri decides to sit. Can we get 1v1 Stormgate today? I think I will do a couple of games of 1v1. I didn't want to highlight it on the title. Particularly if I have trouble finding opponents is kind of my concern, because even though there are more people playing and technically you can find a game even if you're even before this update. I mean, there's like literally 40 people playing Stormgate at any given time, and that doesn't make for the best of multiplayer matches. But we'll see. So, I wondered if maybe my missions had, like, changed difficulty without me noticing. Because I saw it happen on Pigstream, at least for his second mission. It went from brutal to hard without him changing it. But I'm not sure that's the case. I'm reading a lot of other people reviewing the campaign and saying that it is just too easy.
Oh, hey.
Any update?
Oh, same as last time you and Commander Barclay and everyone else on board.
Dangerous?
I don't think...
I went over that last time.
Yeah. Okay. Let me know if anything changes.
I cannot believe that there are people who are saying that Tara's voice actress is good. I mean, I don't mean to be rude to the voice actress who hopefully will never...
Everything okay?
never see the stream.
I'm the one who kept pushing for us to get that damn thing. Whatever happens to Amara, it's because of me.
But I refuse it's authentic. I refuse to believe that it's authentic. I can believe that a lot of fans of her have just immediately gone to saying it's wonderful, it's great. But, I mean, no one can listen to this and think it's good voice acting. You can think it's, you know, whatever. You don't have to care about it, right? But I don't...
Amara's in good hands.
No way.
And stable. You have to put your mind on something else.
Commander Barclay asked me to continue studying the Arculus.
It's a good call.
It seemed that no one will get to mission 2.
What happened to Amara?
Because mission 1 was so hard.
Right now, it doesn't seem to be functional at all, like it's dormant. I'm not sure what that means yet. I guess I just need to do some more digging.
Campaign should be the tutorial? I mean, it is. And that's what the difficulty settings are for, you know. But if you are going to make a brutal setting, then it should be harder than it is.
Then I'll stop wasting your time.
Right.
That was a wonderful conversation.
Vanguard has learned that a mercenary group called Havoc is working with the Infernals, conducting a defensive operation. Commander Riker is uncovered.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but you said to notify you. Amara's waking up.
Good. Okay, team, that's it for now. Review the mission.
Oh, there's always been a campaign. There's also co-op. But the campaign before this update was very bad. And the new campaign is better. but still has some problems. Yeah, Mike, that's that. Well, that's literally what her main job is, right? I think it's probably like her natural voice to begin with, but then years and years of honing it to her job, which is talking with kids, you know, just makes it, yeah. And yeah, I don't get any acting here. I don't think Amara's voice actress is very good either, actually.
Hello.
There's also just some
everybody.
bad dialogue.
Amara, thank God. Were you okay?
I think so. My head hurts. How long has it been?
I feel like this campaign also has more exasperated sighs than I've ever heard in a voiced over.
About 24 hours.
I kept having dreams. Except, I don't think they were dreams at all. While I was in that beam, something communicated with me. Before you put me in for a psych eval, I was not hallucinating. This wasn't my imagination. Something
how would you
reached
know?
out.
You wouldn't know.
I did a full workup.
Maybe she is
Mentally
crazy.
and physically, everything seems fine.
I'm just glad you're okay. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. I think this is good.
Oh yeah,
I
Blockade's
still have a lot to
fine.
learn, but
Riker's fine.
I can feel it. Even now.
Everyone else is mediocre
Just
to
give me
bad.
some time to sort through this, and I'll tell you everything I can.
I'll update Admiral Moore. You sit this mission out. Get some rest.
I'm okay to fight. Really.
That's an order, Lieutenant. We got this one.
I do think there's some dialogue that just I would imagine is difficult to voice act, but whatever.
Right. In light of Lieutenant Nassar's incapacity and the urgency of this operation,
Oh, we get our
Fleet
infiltrators now.
Command has authorized you to temporarily lead Warhawk forces. Do not prove their trust misplaced. The mercenaries have been fighting alongside the Infernals to disrupt our Raptor teams. Unfortunately, their efforts have already inflicted heavy losses. In response, Fleet Command is suspending further operations until this threat can be eliminated. As your spy learned, Havoc is based out of a heavily fortified island compound, protected by enough firepower to inflict heavy losses against any direct strike force. Reports also indicate they are holding a large number of resistance fighters somewhere on site. Your mission is to infiltrate the compound, free any prisoner.
Oh, Dimitri chose this spot after much deliberating. The lip syncing is AI, yes.
Infiltrators, listen up. We can't land our main force till we take out their security station. Let's get it done. Initiate stealth. Got Wolf.
Well.
Taking the lead. On their trail.
What? He can usually cloak. Why can't he cloak?
Danger ahead. Activate cloak.
Because they want to teach me how to do it.
Security's
Execute.
tight, so we'll need to move incognito. My infiltrators can help us gain ground without drawing attention.
Terrorize. What's the op?
Heads up. Forward march.
I don't understand. Should I?
Be careful, but be quick.
Just snipe the puppy. The slow-mo was unnecessary.
Almost
yes.
there. Stay sharp. Sniffing them out.
Now what?
Ready.
Our base
Now
is
we're
under
cooking.
attack.
Let's rain hell. What of it?
Oh, infiltrate.
You've got wolf.
Yeah, I didn't really. I didn't think about that. Oh well.
Heads up.
That's fine. I'll rebuild. Orlando Habit, thank you for the tier 3.
Let's move out. I'll take lead.
What if we hear you commanders? If there's one thing I hate, it's surprise guests.
Commencing.
Nah.
Construction commencing.
I think he said one thing I hate is surprise guests, but it was kind of hard.
Construction complete.
Awaiting instructions.
Highly motivated.
And for 37 months as well. Thanks for no habit.
Systems nominal. Time and ready.
And they just repaired. And they auto rebuilt that? Because I don't remember telling them to build that.
Construction complete.
I guess they did. They're like, you dummy. Didn't infiltrate like we told you.
Terrorize.
Twitch Pro.
All caps!
Thank you for a piece.
Thank you for 11 months. Check it out. You gotta wait till more comes out. It is drastically better. In almost every way. I think in every way.
Wide awake.
Thanks, man.
Tell me something.
It's not the greatest thing ever, just to be clear. The old campaign was just so almost rock bottom
Nothing gonna slow me down.
that
Our time.
any improvement feels
Left, right, left.
so much better. But I think the biggest problem for me personally is the lack of difficulty. I mean, the last mission we played, the holdout mission, was comically easy on brutal. And it was on brutal, it didn't change.
Highly motivated.
But it was absurdly boring easy.
It's Judgment Day. Stay the course.
Researching.
It's just especially a bummer because I actually really like holdout missions. Oh yeah, they released the third race a long time ago. It's not a very good third race though, IMO.
Highly motivated. Jumping off.
I believe they have talked about planning on redoing it,
Wide awake.
remaking like the design of the, not the design, the
Our
play
forces are under
style.
attack.
Share.
Tell me something.
Systems nominal. Acknowledge.
Invalid location.
There's only Vanguard for campaign, of course.
Construction commencing.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Upgrade.
Ready for war.
Construction commencing.
Hooah.
Whee! Whee!
Researching.
Blah, 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 blah.
Wide awake.
Medic reporting.
Highly motivated.
Yeah, it's actually quite disappointing.
Tell me something.
Because I think the missions now can be very fun, like an RTS mission, but
How may I serve?
they're just so easy. And it's funny because the first mission basically
Good to
punches you in the face, and you're like, oh shit, okay, it really is brutal.
You command.
I gotta like prep for this.
Construction commencing.
And then immediately after, it gets easier, and then it actually just gets drastically easier as the missions go on. The opposite of what you would expect. But the first mission, multiple like good StarCraft players who have tried this, myself, Pig,
Researching.
I think a lot of other like good StarCraft players have all reported having to like, you know, give the first mission another go.
Not enough luminite.
Because it is kind of difficult. And it just gets so much easier once they give you the macro.
Hooah.
How may I serve?
Not enough luminite. Research upgrade complete.
Yeah, it feels like they made brutal in mission 1 great, and then they're like, we'll work on it later with other missions. So I guess I can't get up there to repair this stuff.
Wide awake. Hooah!
Insufficient therium.
So obviously this time I'm not supposed to be just running in.
Shoving off.
Even though that's my usual.
Insufficient therium.
My usual way to play.
Hooah!
Ah, how expensive are you?
Highly motivated. Tell me something.
I am your personal healthcare companion.
Wide awake. Hooah!
Puppies.
Onward.
Now what?
Alright.
Insufficient therium. Our forces are under attack.
On their 6.
Ow.
On their 6.
I could make this mission more difficult by not using the infiltrators. Yeah, they did actually increase the difficulty of versus AI. Ow, they didn't count!
Cloak and dagger.
This is our time.
Insufficient therium.
What? Oh, I didn't. You can cancel the camouflage very easily.
My scans are showing a prisoner encampment.
Let's play hide and
If
seek.
they want to join the fight, we'll take all the help we can get.
So I guess I'm supposed to kill the front guys?
Now you see me. Stick to the shadows. Ceasing.
Tell me something. Highly motivated. Tell me something. It's just
Those turrets are very good.
highly motivated. Wide awake. Tell me something. Highly motivated. Wide awake. Oh, it's on now. Fighting a good fight. Hooah!
Wait, I thought I uncamouflaged them. I guess I did not.
Wide awake.
Our forces are under attack.
Roll!
Our base is
Oh god,
under
they're actually
attack.
really tough. Ooh.
Tell me something.
Our forces are under attack.
So where's the thing that I
Our forces
infiltrate?
are under attack.
Oh, okay.
They won't win.
That thing, I guess? And there's also that. Okay.
Hooah!
Yeah, those air units are
Waiting
pretty
instructions.
tough.
Construction commencing. Construction.
Invalid location.
Construction commencing. Construction commencing.
This is our time.
More energy required.
Now you're talking.
Okay. Let's just restart. You know what game I was playing yesterday? Pokemon. Let's Go Pikachu. One thing that bothered me about that game is that it takes a surprisingly long time to do very, like, basic things.
Hold.
Like, going to the menu,
Danger ahead.
flying,
Activate cloak.
surfing, like, just doing anything always takes, like,
Security's
5
tight,
seconds.
So we'll need to move incognito.
Doesn't sound like a big deal,
My
but
infiltrators can help us gain ground.
like
without
changing
drawing
between like
attention.
flying and
Let's
walking and
On the trail. Be careful, but be quick.
going to the menu to check your Pokedex and
Almost
change
there.
out your
Stay sharp.
Pokemon. Like, it takes just a surprisingly annoying amount of time.
Got the scent.
And the load time for the mission reminded me of it. I actually dug out my DS. I'm gonna play some of the older Pokemon games.
Not enough Luminite.
Heads up. Go. Sick. Taking aim.
Apparently I got Pokemon games that I don't even remember getting. Because I guess I didn't play them that much when I got them.
Not enough Luminite.
Forward march. Go.
Insufficient supply.
Technicality.
Let's move out. I'll take lead.
Awaiting instructions.
What if we hear if there's one thing it's surprise check.
Highly motivated.
Insufficient supply complete.
Construction commencing.
Not enough Luminite.
Hello.
Awaiting instructions.
Not enough Luminite. Not enough Luminite.
They won't win.
Construction
Highly
complete.
motivated.
You know what I probably should have done between missions, which I totally keep forgetting to do? I definitely should have, like, upgraded my units.
Jumping off.
All these credits I got from actually doing the side missions. Ha-da-da.
I long for combat.
I didn't try, but I should probably try.
Primed and ready.
Nah, it's
Pathway
clearly
confirmed.
confused.
Not enough Luminite. Researching.
Tell me something. Fighting a good fight. Hooah! Wide awake. Left, right, left.
Primed and ready.
Highly motivated.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Systems nominal. Construction commencing.
Made sure that didn't cost any Ethereum. Give me the Ethereum.
Command.
Invalid
Ow.
location.
Well, I guess that works.
Systems.
Invalid location.
Does it though?
How may I serve?
Okay.
Processing. Acknowledged.
They were very confused.
Construction complete.
Let's upgrade Francis. Oh, you don't know if the upgrades
Hooah.
actually took effect because
Upgrade
then it's such a
complete.
visual thing?
Awaiting instructions.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tell me something.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
How may I serve?
Researching complete.
Commencing. Processing.
Not enough luminite.
Well, why not? Because I'm building a bunch of buildings? That's not
Insufficient
fair.
Construction complete. Not enough luminite.
Should have all the money.
Upgrade complete.
You command.
Not enough luminite.
Tell me something. Highly motivated. Stay the course.
Awaiting instruction. Construction
What the
commencing.
fuck was that? Why is there a rooster?
Taking the lead.
Tell me
Eh?
something.
Complete search.
You'll get Reticy level?
Highly motivated.
Oh yeah, and they don't have it immediately.
Right
Okay,
away.
that sounds like a bug. Yeah.
Construction commencing.
Huh.
Upgrade
Tell me something.
complete.
Highly motivated. It's Judgment Day.
Systems nominal. Acknowledged. How may I serve?
Construction complete.
Plotting course.
Did you get stuck, you silly boy? I guess I could just leave you as a repair.
Born of darkness.
That actually makes more sense.
Time and ready.
Wide awake. This is our time. Hooah!
Construction complete.
No stickies on my watch.
Wide awake.
Construction commencing.
Alright, let's go see what we can do. Damn it! I wish that wasn't cancelable.
Silent.
Fighting a good fight.
Construction complete.
Systems nominal.
Okay.
Upgrade
Best of
complete.
both worlds.
Move order received.
Ready? Let's do this.
It's Judgment Day.
Construction
Call the
complete.
reinforcements.
Highly motivated.
I can call reinforcements?
Tell me something. This is our time. Wide awake. Highly motivated.
Oh shit.
Tell me something.
I'm in trouble.
Hooah! Onward.
What's next?
How may I serve?
I am your personal healthcare
Wait.
companion.
No, it's what the
Here's for the enemy.
I thought I had an extra service.
Wide awake.
Whoops. Forgot. Yep, nope, can't do anything there. I mean,
From the smoke.
am I supposed to destroy it from a different angle? Is that what it is? Could I get around this one? Thought I could.
Good to go. Hooah!
The medic would be useful.
You command.
I'm here.
Highly motivated. Tell me something. Wide awake. Tell me something.
Do share.
So that just
Lancer ready.
it's permanent? Like it doesn't drain energy? Oh,
Highly
how
motivated.
about that?
Awaiting
Construction complete.
Hooah! Wide awake. Nothing gonna slow me down. Hooah! Tell me something.
Increase attack speed with Revitalize. AoE heal. Hammer time. Blockade and any of these units can
Construction
teleport.
complete.
Oh, they got teleport. Oh.
Highly motivated.
That could be useful, I'll get it.
Our forces
Infiltrating
are
the
under
security
attack.
station
Oh,
may
no.
provide an opportunity.
Tell me something. Right away.
My scans are showing a prisoner in
Highly motivated. They want to join the fight. We'll take all the help we bring you. Hoo-ah. Highly motivated. Wide awake.
Stop.
What's the op?
Tell me something.
Terrorize.
Our base is under attack.
Now what? Cloak and dagger.
Oh, are you serious? Really? I just can't get through because they're blocking? Fine.
Highly motivated. Fighting a good fight.
These hornets are so tough. What the fuck?
Tell me something.
That's what I was scared of. I was scared of the hornets. That's why I'm building
Jumping off.
this the defense.
Infiltrate.
I mean, an infiltration takes up an entire unit.
Steps ahead.
So I don't really want to do it on like a buzzsaw or something. I suppose I could.
Wide awake. Tell me something.
Let me in.
Highly motivated. On it.
Construction complete.
Time to stay alive.
Hoo-ah.
Terrorize.
They won't win.
Our base is under attack.
Not the popper.
Good to go. Highly motivated.
So yeah, I guess I'm gonna be glad to
Our base is under attack.
have the teleport. Now there's somebody range energy. Ah!
Hoo-ah. Highly motivated. Tell me something. Wide awake. Hoo-ah.
I guess I should have like changed the stash as well. God, there's so many things I could have done.
It's our time. It's judgment.
Primed and ready. Primary thruster engaged.
Allies are under attack.
Hoo-ah.
Oh my god. Oh my
Wide
god,
awake.
I didn't realize they were just gonna go.
Highly motivated.
Oh, you jackasses.
Tell me something. Wide awake.
Systems nominal. Construction commencing. You command.
Invalid location.
Nothing gonna slow me down. Highly motivated.
Construction complete.
Hoo-ah.
Well, now what do they do? They're just
They
gonna chill
won't
there?
win. Highly motivated. Tell me something. Wide awake. Hoo-ah.
Whoa, shit.
Highly motivated. Wide awake.
Waiting on you. Right behind.
Construction commencing. Construction commencing.
This mission is harder than the last one.
Tell me something.
For sure.
Hoo-ah.
The last one was stupid easy.
Tell me something.
Construction.
Wide awake. Stay the course. Highly motivated.
I want to grab this illuminate shard.
Hoo-ah.
Can I like uninfiltrate? No. I could salvage though.
Wide awake.
Construction complete.
How
Upgrade
may
complete.
I serve? Primed and ready. Construction commencing.
Highly motivated. Fighting a good fight.
Not the hornets! Not the hornets!
Tell me something. Wide awake.
My cannons aren't even very good against them.
Highly motivated. Hooah!
A little sneaky.
Construction
Sneak.
complete.
Well, anything up back here? Ah, yeah, finally.
Tell me something.
So my units have one item. Good. I mean, they could have had all the items if I was smart enough to change.
Wide
But
awake.
I'm not smart enough.
Tell me something.
Allies are under attack.
Highly motivated.
Yeah, you're right. I should do hedgehogs.
Wide awake.
I mean, I built the mech factory. 'Cause I was like, you know, probably should. There's a lot of things that would be good here.
More energy required.
Highly motivated. Tell me something.
Insufficient energy.
My puppy.
This is
He's
our
almost
time.
dead.
Construction
Yeah, let's get some
complete.
hedgehogs.
Systems locked.
Something I really didn't have to do, you know, in the previous games.
Construction commencing.
Hooah!
But would be rather wise in this one.
Highly motivated.
Indeed.
Hooah! On. Oh, it's on now. Good to go. Tell me something. Nothing gonna slow me down.
Is the infiltrator alive? Great.
Cloak and dagger.
Wide awake. Hooah!
I was hoping I would do a little more.
Highly motivated. Tell me something. Wide awake.
He did nothing.
Hooah!
I just have a unit.
Wide awake.
Insufficient energy. Construction complete.
Tell me something.
No.
More energy required.
Give me them orders.
Tell me something.
Allies are under attack.
A habitat. Oh, is there an expansion? I guess an expansion will be available eventually. I'm never once gonna have energy to actually teleport though.
Our forces
I'm so
are
useless.
under attack.
Oh right, habitat just
Tell
a
me
supply
something.
depot. Right. So will I have an expansion or won't I?
Yeah?
These units are so tanky.
Hooah! Highly motivated.
Allies are under attack.
No.
You got Wolf.
Highly motivated.
Researching.
Wide awake. Hooah!
No.
Tell me something.
Not the Hornets.
Our base is under attack.
Vulcan here. Powered up.
Wide awake.
Holding here.
It's judgment. Highly motivated. Tell me something. Hooah! Tell me something.
Talk to me, Hoss.
Hooah! Highly motivated.
Seems like I might have enough
Wide awake.
to deal with it. Can I infiltrate? Can I do the thing? Can I
Allies are under attack.
actually do something?
They
No! How are you attacked? It doesn't make any sense. I didn't tell you to attack. Fuck off.
What's the
No!
Hooah! Jumping off.
infiltrate?
Wide awake. Highly motivated. Hooah! Wide awake.
Okay, I can definitely get through now.
Tell me something. Highly motivated.
Allies are under attack.
Hooah!
Swift and silent.
After all the things are already dead.
Highly motivated. Right now.
Thanks, side quest.
Well, let's see what we got.
Bring it.
I guess this will be my expansion.
Left, right, left. Wide awake. Now you're talking. Hooah! Wide awake.
Oof. Nightbot caught ya. Ripperino.
Tell me something. Highly motivated.
Not even seen in the chat. Ow!
Wide awake. Stay the course. Hooah!
Quit.
Tell me something. Highly motivated.
Systems nominal. Construction commencing.
This is our time. Tell me something. Highly motivated. Combat ready.
Prime and ready.
Not enough luminite.
It's just
Allies are under attack.
highly motivated. Tell me something.
Primed and ready.
Hooah!
Who had those habitats? Blockade does. We're gonna attack this base. Maybe if I don't put anything on the edge.
Complete.
Wide awake.
Oh yeah, you really don't need to,
Our
do you?
forces are under attack.
Highly motivated.
Because
Hooah!
it's infinite.
Tell me something.
The Hornets are still so good. Oh my god.
Wide awake. Hooah! Tell me something.
Need more hedgehogs.
Wide awake.
Primed and ready. Primed and ready.
Highly motivated. Hooah!
Did the infiltrator live? Oh, both of them lived. Nice.
Wide awake. Highly motivated. Tell me something. Wide awake. Highly motivated.
These guys are some tanky
Tell me
guys too,
something.
by the way. I can't believe they've done so much.
Hooah!
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, that didn't last long. Can't I just like snipe it?
Wide awake. Nothing gonna slow me down. Tell me something.
2 steps ahead. What's the op? Do share.
Why? I didn't see what made that on
Hooah.
camouflage. I don't get what happened there.
Back in the saddle.
Orders.
Terrorize.
Processing. Acknowledge. You command. Construction.
Invalid location.
Highly motivated.
Now what? Without a sound.
G'day.
Construction complete.
Tell me something.
But it should tell me.
Allies are under attack.
All right, so I guess it's that thing, and it just bugs.
Highly motivated. Right away.
Sorry, blockade.
Let's play hide and seek.
Certainly seems to be what it is.
Swift and silent.
Go.
I thought it was the
Our
thing
forces
that
are
detects.
under attack.
What of it?
And I mean, it definitely is.
Go.
I don't know if there is a dog in there as well. At least something is
Hands up. Ready.
seeing it.
In sight. Follow.
What's the op?
Hands up. Heavy. Give it to me. Standing back. Take an aim. Go.
Terrorize.
Ready.
Got an itchy trigger finger.
Open up. Do share.
You got Wolf.
Infiltrate.
Excuse me.
2 steps ahead.
Our base is under attack.
Oh, and I got these bots for shielding as well. Oh my god. So many sensors. That was more sentinels than anything.
Easy business. Taking the lead.
Interesting.
Allies are under attack.
Sniffing him out.
Item in south was impossible to pick up. I haven't found any impossible to pick up items yet. But I do have towers not showing me their detection range.
Lancer here.
Born of darkness. Well, well, well. From the smoke. What's the op?
Oh, blockade's back.
What you got?
Now what?
Fear is for the enemy.
Processing.
Tell me something.
Allies are under attack.
I mean, they're a bonus mission, so I don't think this is like what I'm supposed to be doing, but going with the wave definitely seems like the safest way.
Wide awake. This is our time. Highly motivated. Hooah! Onward. Wide awake. Tell
Oh,
me
so
something.
many hornets, oh my god.
Hooah! Highly motivated.
I'm very scared.
Wide awake. Hooah!
Battle awaits.
Allies are under attack.
Shove it
Jesus. Jesus.
Highly
Resubscription
motivated.
received. Apparently you are doing something right, Captain.
How is this supposed to be a covert mission?
Tell me something.
Hi, Barrett.
Wide awake.
What's the op?
I feel like I always
Highly
feel like I'm
motivated.
done with these missions.
Give me something to shoot.
Hooah! Left, right, left. Highly
Researching.
Cloak and dagger.
Our
Particularly when they don't,
forces are under attack.
they don't show me the true. Sorry, blockade.
Heads up.
Oh my god.
Heads up. Go.
mission 3 really explained it very well. If I am thinking of the correct one.
What of it?
Like I did that mission, and I don't think I even fully understood what I was supposed to do until the end of it.
Taking the lead.
And I was like, oh,
Hoofing it.
okay.
Ready.
I guess.
Where to, Mom? Ready. You got Wolf.
Now what?
But I don't understand how I'm supposed to make this easier on myself, other than actually
Allies
just
are under
massing
attack.
units. I can't get through there. So am I really just supposed to try and like sack?
Got the scent.
What do you reckon?
Our
Like go
forces are under
in
attack.
with my army and then
Heads
retreat
up.
as the infiltrator gets its job done, I guess.
Go. Taking aim. What of it?
Hostile forces detected. Arming raid defenses.
Oh yeah, feel that. Infiltrator did not infiltrate. BT votes. Hey TKL, thank you for the raid.
Ready.
I don't know, it feels like I'm better off just doing what I usually do. Massing an army.
Hoofing it. Taking the lead.
Being maxed out still sounds like the smartest thing you can do.
Upgrade complete.
Tell me something. Wide awake.
I forgot to upgrade anything past like the first mission.
Tell me something.
When it showed you should
Wide
update
awake.
it. I've forgotten to do it. Every time.
Hooah. Highly motivated. Hooah. Wide awake. Highly motivated.
Oh, I thought I got the upgrade.
Researching.
Highly motivated. They won't win. Fighting a good fight. Hooah. Tell me something. Wide awake. Hooah. Wide awake.
Allies are under attack.
Tell me something.
The puppies. No.
Tell me something. Highly motivated. Hooah. Tell me something. Hooah. Now you. Highly motivated. Bring it.
Exo reporting.
Wide awake. Highly motivated. Wide awake. Now you.
I mean, I suppose this.
Tell me something.
Oh, whatever.
Hooah. Tell me something. Oh, it's on now. Bring it.
Yes, I'll get an infiltrator eventually. Ow!
Highly motivated.
I don't need 3 habitat. They're endless anyway.
Our base is under attack.
I just want to give me so many. Uh-oh.
Hooah. Wide awake.
Vulcan online.
Hooah. It's judgment. Wide awake. Tell me something.
Blockade is getting all the levels, though.
Hooah!
That's nice. Oh boy, everyone's stuck. Oh well.
Wide awake.
Should make a lot of hedgehogs. For breaking the other base, which is just nothing but hornets.
Awaiting instructions. Construction commencing.
Upgrade complete.
Highly motivated. This is our time. Tell me something.
Primary thruster engaged.
Hooah!
Wait. That's not Illuminate base.
Highly motivated.
Well,
What's the op?
Ah, the
Back in the saddles.
In the end, Havoc will be the last one
Allies are
standing.
under attack. Construction complete.
Tell me something. Good to go. Highly motivated.
Ready when you are.
Hooah! Wide awake.
need a lot of hedgehogs break into a
Tell me
hornet nest.
something.
It does sound not zoology.
Wide awake.
Guys, come back!
Highly motivated. Hooah!
Be the fodder.
Now what? Reporting for duty.
What? How? That never happened before. How did that just happen? Well, that's
I'll stay on 'em.
fucked up. That's rude.
Tell me something.
Let's get cracking.
They won't win. Shoving off. Bringing. Highly motivated.
All here.
Wide awake.
Oh!
Fighting the good fight. This is our time.
Give me them orders.
Thank God for hedgehogs.
Fighting the good fight.
Yeah?
Tell me something. Wide awake.
Valley! Thank you very much for the 90 months. 90 years of cat cam.
On.
Indeed. Ow.
On
Ow.
that six.
Stop it. Stop. The pain. Did my hotkeys get messed up? They definitely did.
Ready when you are.
Highly motivated. They won't win. On that six. Hooah!
Someone picked up a med kit.
Tell me something.
Oh, they did not.
Hooah! It's just. Wide awake.
Have we made them yet?
What's
Right.
the op?
Well, I thought it was going to be something more than it was. This was ultimately just a get maxed out and win, which is almost all RTS missions.
Ready.
Back in the saddle.
Go. Break it down. Oh, it's on now.
So the units definitely packed more of a punch in this mission. The last mission was so comically easy.
We're in. Time to play. Nothing gonna slow me down. Good to go.
And I'm gonna make you bleed.
Highly motivated.
You do not want to back me into a corner.
Hooah! This is our time. They won't win. Wide awake.
Lead Barclay and Rikers
Tell me
at Galt's outpost. Okay.
Stay the course.
Somewhere over there.
Talk to me.
Hold on, doggos.
Highly motivated. Ready to fight. Fighting a good fight. It's
So I
just
noticed we don't know if there's any update to Wars, right?
shoving off.
Or if he still exists.
Nothing gonna slow me down.
I mean, what a terrible name for a character.
Welcome
Tell
to
me
the
something.
last minute of your life.
What of it?
I'm in the fight.
I wasn't sure if I was supposed to micro here. Clearly I am.
Highly motivated. On their
What? I can't target that guy.
Wide awake.
It's like your thing. It's like your thing against a big guy.
Got a wall. Who are you? Left, right, left. Highly
Not the
motivated.
doggo. Which I can just replace that.
Bring it. Right away. Tell me something. This is our time. Who are you? Highly motivated.
I'm gonna die alone.
Tell me something. Fighting the good fight. On it. It's judgment. They won't win. Wide awake. Fighting the good fight. Tell me something. Stay the course. Wide awake. This is our time. Whatever. On their trip. In pursuit. Who are highly motivated. Who are
Not exactly super complicated, but I don't expect much
highly
more.
motivated. Wide awake. Good to go. It's judgment. They won't win. Fighting the good one. This is our time. Tell me something. Wide awake. Ready.
Yeah, you could definitely die.
Who are? Let's hustle. Highly motivated. Got work. Taking aim.
GG! I guess I will hold space to skip. I don't know if I was supposed to get a dramatic dialogue at the end. But we don't need it. And that is the end. So, alright, now we did the entire campaign, guys. Here are my notes. I had a couple of days rest. I saw some other people play it. I calmed down from the initial excitement of it just being better than it was before. So let's think here. Grittier, darker, good, definitely good. Far more interesting atmospheric doodads and literal effects like weather and thunderstorms and stuff. Was the camera distance that big before the change? I don't know if they changed the camera distance. Not sure. So yeah, the terrain looks cooler. The maps are just a little more interesting in all the missions. Big problem on the difficulty. The first 5 minutes of the campaign is very difficult for brutal. I'm talking about brutal here. But on brutal, it's appropriately difficult. Kind of had to figure out what to do against it. And then it just went downhill. And mission 5 was hilariously easy. I don't know what was up with that. It felt like I was playing on normal mode. I don't know how that happened. And then 6 was kind of back to brutal. Yeah, certainly those waves were very difficult, and I think they were getting more and more difficult as time went on. I spent too much time trying to figure out the infiltration thing before just literally making more units. But difficulty definitely needs to be just upped generally. Let me think. The actual missions themselves, aren't blowing me out of the water or anything. I'm not a campaign expert. I enjoy campaigns for RTS. But I'm not Giant Grant Games, who's gonna focus entirely on that and good level production and stuff. I just know that it feels a lot better. It looks a lot better. You feel a little more attached to the world and interested in it. I really like that they put a lot of the places in real life. I don't know if that's what they did in the first campaign, to be honest, but I noticed it this time, and I do like that. It feels like it maybe should. I don't know. I mean, you know, Mission 6, what have you learned in Wings of Liberty? I'm not sure. Maybe you did get Zeratul telling you not to kill Kerrigan. I don't remember. But these are 6 missions, 3 of which are bought, by the way. They're going to release new missions for pay and then make the previous ones free. But I feel like their problem was always, even back when they said that this was going to be their release schedule or whatever, you don't get a lot from 6 missions as far as the story goes, especially with a brand new story. With StarCraft 2, even if nothing happened a lot in the first 6 missions, obviously you still had all of the past game to work off of. So I guess it'd be more like comparing it to StarCraft Vanilla, in which case I do think the world was better fleshed out in the first StarCraft campaign by Mission 6. I think you were more attached to the characters. You were intrigued by the political aspect of it. You kind of felt like initially you're a part of a cause, and then the betrayal of Mengsk later down the line had you shook and whatever. It doesn't feel as impactful in this game, the story, because while the story is neither here nor there, they haven't gotten deep enough into the overall story for me to really talk about it. I can tell you that the characters aren't particularly interesting. The voice acting is too good. 2 good characters. It's Sniper guy, I already forgot the name of, and Blockade. Those are the 2 good voice actors that they hired. The rest of the voice acting is mediocre to bad. Amara being mediocre and given a couple of really awkward lines. So I'm blaming her for some of it, and then the writers for some of it. And then Tara is just straight up bad. I don't know what the appeal was of hiring a celebrity voice actor. I get the general appeal of hiring celebrity voice actors, of course, but usually I would say in a video game, you'd want to at least get the voice actor to be someone, first, someone who doesn't talk a lot, I would say. Like a real side character. Only pops in once or twice for like important stuff, otherwise just around. And then 2, someone who's a little more related to the audience that you're trying to grab. And I don't understand how the lady who I always forget the name of, Rosanna, I don't understand how she connects to StarCraft. Other than as being the wife of Husky, she would have occasionally seen and been involved in some StarCraft things back in 2011. I don't get it. And she's not a particularly good voice actor. She's not a voice actress. That's not her job. So I don't get why they did that. And that just, it just makes me not want to talk to her ever. But the dialogue as well in general, as far as the writing goes, the dialogue is not particularly well written. I do think Blockade is a good mixture of grounded in reality and good voice acting. He is by far the most... he's like the anchor. He's what's keeping me believing that this is like a command mission, right? For Sirius, and that he's the guy you cheer for as well because he's just all about saving people. Everyone else doesn't really feel grounded. They don't feel fleshed out. Any interactions they have, it's supposed to kind of tug at your emotions and make you care about them, are just fucking awkward. I mean, all I could think of is the scientist talking to Amara about her dad. I mean, that was just... I feel like there was 1,000 different ways to make these interactions more realistic, as in more casual. She started to kind of just like bring her dad's death around like a bludgeoning tool to get like emotions from the other characters. And like, funnily enough, because it was so awkward, the character she was talking to being awkward about it was actually realistic, but still didn't help with me making like the cringe, like, oh, I don't want to listen. Oh, why did you do that? So that's weird. I mean, the story is definitely different. It is, going back to, it's saving Ire, I suppose, but it's definitely different. It's no longer an Arthas ripoff that we know of. And it's different enough from StarCraft. Obviously, it's always going to be somewhat similar because their literal idea when they made Stormgate was just to marry StarCraft and Diablo. Which I didn't like when I first heard it, but it's what they chose. Yeah, it definitely feels like they're just pushing Amara to be very sympathetic as far as your sympathy to her and her sympathy to everyone else to make sure that she's complete opposite of what she was, which was a real asshole in the first campaign. But now she just feels weightless. She doesn't feel real. And, you know, if in a funny twist they actually made her like come to terms with how bad she was acting, you know, if they made her purposefully a crybaby about her dad, I know that sounds harsh, but I guess I'm a harsh person. And then at some point she realized that. She was like, yeah, I just started telling everyone my dad died and wanted sympathy. And, you know, that made me feel good. Some like psychological like therapy going on, right? Like that would actually be a pleasant surprise. But I don't think that's what they're going to do. They pushed the dial too far the other way. Yeah. And again, she could like come to terms with this or even just developing as a character. So by mission 12, let's say, I guess, she's harder, more complicated, more, you know, just feels like a fleshed out character. That would be nice. I don't know if that's going to happen though. You know, giving another 6 missions to get to that point doesn't really feel great. Yeah. So I think I touched on almost everything. You know, the music is good, but I'm not gonna write home about it. Yeah. I would say the old campaign was just straight up bad. You know, I once had to do a project in art school, and we basically all failed miserably. And when we showed the final product, I had secondhand embarrassment from myself and my team. And I'm going to be real with you. That kind of is what I felt about the first campaign. I feel like there was a lot of people who probably were like... They knew that it wasn't going to be good when they released it. This one is a fine introduction. But to be honest, if this was the first campaign released 6 months ago or whatever it was, I would be on the optimistic they can improve it level. You know, they definitely improved it, 100%. And let's hope that they just continue to improve things. But this would have been a good starting point, actually. I think it's completely average as far as campaigns go. It is just so much better than the first campaign that was the only thing I was focusing on for the first 2 missions. But, yeah. Average to maybe even less than average. So I hope they still have plans to rework some stuff, or... Because I would love to say that maybe their next missions, which they have more time on, is going to be better. But I don't know if that really matters. Having 6 missions, even when they're finally free, all of them are free, is just such a limited amount of time to grab people, even if your writing was really, really, really good. But I think if their writing was really, really good and really tight, then that could be something. But it's not, in my opinion. And another 6 missions, or however many they're going to release, would probably just scratch the surface of my interest in the world and the characters. Maybe by mission 12, I'd be like, oh, okay, I'm kind of interested in what happens next. But that also might just be false, the sunk cost fallacy. So, yep, that's my final review. Average, if that. I do think the verses should be improved with some of the changes. But I need the Celestials to be entirely reworked before I'm really happy. I can't imagine the Celestials in their current form of flying buildings being an interesting race. Flying buildings, and then, you know, their unit models on the ground aren't Not that they're not impressive as a whole, but it's just... I just think of, like, Argents and the way they fire. And it's just like, pew, pew. So nothing really screams cool. What the fuck is this map?
Systems nominal.
So, I'm gonna play 1v1. Oh no, I do know this map. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I recognize this now. Okay, so I want to fast expand. I kind of remember.
Not enough luminite.
Engaged.
Construction
Order
complete.
received. Construction commencing.
I guess I should have just literally command center first. I didn't think about it.
And ready.
It'll have to be a big rework. And,
Not enough luminite.
not just because the current iteration is bad, but because it is so shockingly
Construction complete.
out of touch that my faith in them delivering a good third race is minimal. I can't believe the same people who had a conversation with us behind the scenes about how flying units can complicate RTS and they're gonna shy away from it ended up delivering an entire fucking race. It just still blows my mind.
You command. Acknowledge. Primed and ready. Awaiting instructions.
So the units are all faster, except for the miners, because that would change the income rate.
Construction.
Average
complete.
campaign now instead of straight up bad. Yeah, that's the TLDR.
How may I serve? Pathing confirmed. Construction commencing.
I really don't remember anything. Not that I was good anyway, but I don't remember anything. Is it worth $50 if I want to play campaign or only? Alright, so Tempest Rising, I actually have a review up on my YouTube. Maybe that could answer questions more in depth, but if you loved Command & Conquer, down to some of the old style controls, you will love Tempest Rising. It is so damn close to Command & Conquer, including but not limited to the mission design. So, like, you know, one of the first missions you play is with a sniper.
Construction complete.
Music's fantastic. What else?
Construction commencing.
Researching.
I clearly didn't make enough. I
Construction
am banking
complete.
so many moves.
Insufficient therium. Capture point secured.
Oh, that's level 2. Oh.
Insufficient
Didn't even realize
therium.
that.
Insufficient therium.
And ready.
That's too
Awaiting instructions.
Construction complete.
I'm just gonna keep expanding. I'm just gonna hope my macro beats whoever I'm playing. I got no idea what they're doing. Scouting is for losers.
How may I serve? Systems nominal.
Upgrade complete.
Sensor drone. Oh man. Goodbye, dog. I know you left, but I forgot you left. I know I'm sad.
Construction complete. Our forces are under attack.
Oh, he's got some gaunts running around.
Time's wasted.
Primed and ready.
Upgrade Upgrade complete.
Acknowledge.
I can't control it, right? Just like the dog. Oh, here we go. Oh, something. Obviously, I had no idea if I was gonna win that. I thought I was straight at hardcore losing. I think I was, except for the mass repair. The mass repair saved me.
Processing.
Insufficient.
Ah, how much does it cost?
Insufficient therium.
That'll get me some more therium. Ah.
Awaiting instructions.
Researching. Our forces are under attack.
Totally forgot to send a dog over.
Construction complete.
I had more important things. This is why I won't buy Tempest Rising. What for? Reskin Tiberium Wars? Well, I think that's... You sound like a very pessimistic person, personally. Even though I agree with you on the Stormgate critique. Yeah, I mean, if someone's like, we want to do what the company who has the rights aren't doing, and we want to continue making good Command & Conquer games, and we want to keep the same spirit of Command & Conquer, from story to dialogue to gameplay, and you're like, I don't want you to do that, well then fair enough. But, you know, kind of poo-pooing on it for, I think, an actual totally fine goal is unnecessary. And I do think it is still different than playing Tiberian Wars. It is a totally different story, even though it's the same vein of story, obviously.
Capture point contested. Insufficient supply.
On the go.
Insufficient supply.
Yeah, it's funny that you say this and like we just need generals too, and it's like, well, you understand that's literally what they're hoping to do, right?
On the double. I am your personal healthcare companion.
Because EA won't.
Yeah, coming through. What seems to be the trouble? Time to shoot through.
The story is exactly the same. I have no idea if the story is exactly the same. I don't think it is.
Insufficient supply. Researching insufficient supply.
Construction commencing.
No time to
Capture
wait.
point secured.
They'll never see this coming. What do you reckon?
I wonder if they got even faster than I did.
Primary thruster engaged. Construction commencing.
And then what are good units to get besides that?
Our forces are under attack.
Does he have a fucking dragon? Jesus.
Nominal. Awaiting instructions.
Invalid location.
Who can I help? Smoke goes over.
Is that what I saw? I hope not.
Where am I needed? G'day. Off I go.
Construction
Primed
complete.
and ready. Primed and ready.
Capture point secured.
Construction.
Invalid location. Research complete.
I am your personal healthcare companion.
Clearly playing against Sweaty Tryhard. I got a Sweaty Tryhard.
Upgrade
Construction
complete.
commencing.
Construction complete.
Command. Construction commencing.
Pick a number.
Primed and ready. Acknowledged.
Rate your pain from 1 to 10.
Alright, well, he's not expanding any more as of yet, so that's good news.
Capture point secured.
Assistance has arrived.
Construction commencing. Construction commencing.
Capture point contested.
He does have a fucking dragon.
Capture point lost. Capture point secured.
Awaiting instructions.
Construction
It's just how
complete.
fast you get it now.
Fast as I can.
I'm clearly just playing, you know, old.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Are you in distress?
Call it.
I'll do what's gotta be done.
I knew they took away the Animus thing.
Capture
I
point
just thought,
contested.
I don't know,
Capture point lost.
that there it would still cost a lot and it'd still be like a totally like late game
Our
unit.
forces
And
are
it's,
under
you know,
attack.
it's not.
Time to stay blind.
Capture
I
point lost.
Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? I don't know what army to build.
Forces are under attack.
It's fight time.
Construction complete. Capture point.
Sorry, guys.
Take the fight. They'll never see this coming. I'll get after him.
Capture point secured.
Why do I feel like
Morning, sunshine. It's fight. On the go.
Jesus Christ?
Capture point contested.
On the double. I'll do what's gotta be done. Priority 1.
Capture point contested.
Blast off then. Look out, coming through. What do you reckon?
Ready.
I know I can get like atlases now, but
Where am I
it
needed?
seemed like they're.
Researching.
What else am I missing
Are
here?
under attack. Researching.
Oh, you can get 2 or 3. Oh God. Yeah, I think I'm just scared. I feel like there was a lot of lag there. No? That did not feel very smooth. But I don't know who I'm playing. Yeah, Swanky, what Sly said.
Not enough luminite.
Now this is a new map. I have not seen this one.
Systems nominal. Relocated. En route. Pathing confirmed.
That was correct.
Plotting course. Construction commencing.
Not enough luminite.
I know there are camera hotkeys. So I'm facing the Celestial. Not that I know what that means. IDK.
Construction complete.
I assume the Kree aren't super overpowered.
How may I serve? Awaiting instructions.
Whoops. Oh no, he's gotta do it one-handed now. Ah!
And ready. You command. Acknowledge.
What I should do? I feel like I get so many minerals so early on. You get so many workers.
And ready.
You get too many workers. It reduces the amount of strategy available in the early game.
Construction complete.
And ready. How may I serve?
Yeah, well, the first 3 missions are free, so yeah, you can just try Stormgate. Tempest Rising is a different beast.
Prime and ready. Systems nominal. Construction commencing.
Doesn't seem like you can really kite with Argents.
You command.
Argent is a very not well designed unit, as in the look and the feel and the sound. Happy Friday. Like as far as its like artistic design, I guess I don't have that much opinion. Although I don't know if it's great.
Primed and ready. Awaiting instructions.
Health camps are the easiest, right?
Construction complete.
Or is that not? Just...
Primed and ready.
Insufficient therium. Insufficient therium. Capture point secured. Insufficient therium. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
What's that? Oh, is that the catapult? I pressed the wrong button. I just looked like I knew what I was doing because I pressed the wrong button. I 100% thought I was
Research complete.
I thought I was upgrading. I was dumb. Oops. Oh God, that was like the wrong, exactly the wrong thing to do.
Awaiting instructions.
The attacks are so lame, man.
Systems nominal.
I have so much money in the bank, I can't keep up with this economy that I get. I need to get like instantly 5 barracks. Hi, Apollo.
Construction complete.
Primary thruster engaged.
Apollo's just in my way. Why did I not kill him faster?
That is uncomfortable. How may I? That is uncomfortable. Awaiting instructions.
So fucking slow. Holy shit.
That is uncomfortable.
Why do the Argents feel so much...
Not enough luminite.
Well, I guess it's the same as the units, actually. Just the servos that are so slow. Man, the workers need to be changed in some way. Not because I lost that game. But because they did not feel good to use. SCVs feel as good to use as the rest of the units in StarCraft. Sometimes even better because of mineral walking.
Not enough luminite.
Yeah, I think they should increase the movement speed. But I understand why they didn't, of course. But it's just yeah. I think they need to just do something else to. If they like the economy the way that it is, fine. But I can't have these units be a supposedly an integral piece of my game and be so unsatisfying to use. Because even if it's not for like emergency defense, which you would say like, we're never supposed to be in that situation, you should always scout correctly. Okay. But honestly, a great dynamic in StarCraft is when you need to pull the boys and it barely works out. So I would, I want that to be a thing. But even if you disagree on that point, even just like microing away from harassment or positioning your units for SimCity, when they feel like they walk through molasses, it doesn't feel good.
Construction commencing. How may I serve?
Not enough luminite.
Primed and ready.
Not enough luminite.
That's what they say, that is uncomfortable. I mean, I don't mind them going with the... I think Trip is a fun character in the campaign. They basically sound like they just like Trip. Completely crashed them in my chair. I miss those days, honestly.
Construction complete.
I mean, obviously you don't want it all the time, because that sucks. But I haven't had a day where I've really exhausted myself working. Because even if I work all day, I can really modulate the difficulty.
Insufficient therium.
I miss the long casting days.
Acknowledged. Primed and ready.
Call it. Time is wasted.
Good luck, Swanky.
Yes, Commander. Go time. Orders.
Also, as a very personal note, I do not like the neutral camp giving you a siege unit.
I'm here. Let's do this.
Systems on. You command.
Time for ye old triple expand, because I can't spend my money well in this game.
How may I serve? Primary cluster engaged.
My soul is ready.
Oh. Whoops.
My blade is ready. What's next?
Very nearly lost it.
Capture point secured.
Fear is for the enemy.
Thank you.
Primed and ready.
Still don't like Souls-like games. I wish I did. I feel like I like the challenge idea, but I just don't like the movement of any of the games.
What you got?
If I'm gonna do this, I should probably get a bunker. I mean, sounds like a wussy move, but okay.
Primed and ready.
Time is wasted. Armed for war.
Husky, what, like a new Stormgate video from Husky? Really?
Primed and ready.
What's next?
Upgrade complete.
Get in time.
Primed and ready.
I'm here.
Awaiting
Very
instruction.
unsatisfying
Construction commencing.
Yes.
combat sounds.
Insufficient therium secured. Construction complete.
How may I
Upgrade
serve?
complete.
Primed and ready.
Insufficient therium. Upgrade complete.
Need a freaking therium.
Researching. Construction
Primed
complete.
and ready.
Uh-oh. That can't be good. An army right outside my base. That can't be good.
Processing. Primed and ready. You command. Primed and ready. Move order received.
Construction upgrade complete.
Hello, not again.
You command.
Research complete.
I'm doing things. I'm trying to win at video games.
None so ready.
Systems nominal.
Construction complete. Capture point secured.
I'm gonna get some dogs, I think.
Researching.
Oh, he took the big therium.
Capture point secured.
Definitely not the one that's in front. Whatever. Oh, this isn't very fun. I guess I finally built enough production. No, I did not. I think it was just better macro than that guy. This is kind of what I was afraid of. Facing either people who have actually been playing for a while or facing like newbies. Apollo. Come on, buddy. He wants to, he wanted a seat, but Dimitri stole his seat, so. Play soul games that you want to challenge, you hate yourself? Yeah, sure. But, like, I like playing, you know, like, strategy games that can be pretty challenging.
Awaiting instructions. Your command. Systems nominal. Move order received.
Is that the right way? Okay, good. This map is really dark, actually. Did they change it? Because I think I recognize the map, but it seems very dark.
Primed and ready.
This map is huge? All the maps have been pretty big so far.
Complete.
Primed and ready.
Yes, I think it was, but then they increased the speed of almost all units between like 10 to 20% or something. So I can understand why they wouldn't do both. Well, no doubt it was heavily influenced by Artosis speculating that that could be a fix.
Primed and ready. You command. Processing. Ready.
Construction complete.
And ready. How may I serve? Acknowledge.
Actually, I should really be thinking of like an actual build, like an actual goal. Kind of just building things.
Primed and ready.
Well, I do want to make the exos pretty quickly. This guy made a dog. What a tryhard.
Primed and ready. Systems nominal. Processing. How may I serve?
Answer here. What you got? Copy that.
Construction.
Primed and ready.
Capture point secured.
I think this matchup is literally just mass exo. I'm not sure.
Researching.
I think it has any chance of surviving. No, because just of the amount of money that I think they actually need. I think it's a very tricky position for them to be in. There's no way you would ever admit that, right? Because then you definitely won't get the money. If you put a happy face on and say you're improving, there's a chance someone will give you money. But I don't know how they're going to get that much money that they need. It's not like the monetary system happening in the game currently is that good, right? Should I just...
Charting course. Construction commencing.
Geared up. Forward. Waiting on you.
Research complete.
Primed and ready.
Capture point secured.
Geared up.
Primed and ready.
Construction complete.
Oh, I thought that trapped it. I was gonna rage!
Construction commencing.
Let me at it.
Acknowledged.
Walking tall.
You command. Construction commencing.
Say the word.
How many barracks am I supposed to get?
I was born ready.
Construct upgrade complete.
Primed and ready.
Upgrade complete. Researching.
Probably shouldn't get that upgrade,
Capture point secured.
right?
Researching.
I don't think I'm gonna make a lot of Lancers. I don't know.
Primed and ready.
Let me at it. On my way.
Primed and ready.
Make my day.
Construction commencing. Systems known.
I was born ready.
Construction complete. Research complete.
Oops.
Primed and ready.
Capture point secured.
Exo reporting. Make my day.
How may I serve?
Say the word. Clear out.
Researching. Our forces are under attack. Upgrade complete.
I was worried this was just gonna be an easy game. Not quite.
Capture point
No.
contested. Capture point lost. Insufficient supply.
Processing. Acknowledged.
Is that blocked?
Construction complete.
Looks like it's blocked. Okay.
Spray and pray. Ground pounders here. Exo reporting.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
I was born ready.
Primed and ready.
Our researching are under attack. Complete.
Waiting on you.
Capture point secured.
Medic.
Stay alive.
Ground pounders here.
Upgrade
I
complete.
am your personal healthcare companion.
Primed and ready.
Make my day.
Processing.
Healer incoming.
Our forces are under attack.
I'll do what's gotta be done.
Invalid location.
Where am I needed?
What is
Priority
happening? What is the pathway?
Research
What do you
complete.
reckon?
Our forces are under attack.
Apollo.
Construction
Oh.
complete.
Strength? I'll build him right out. Who's hurt? On the go.
Goodbye, base.
Look out, coming through. Morning, sunshine. Love something. On the double.
Maybe I should have gotten Lancers.
Capture point contested. Capture point lost. Capture point secured.
Take a number. Off I go.
Capture point Lost.
No stickies on my watch.
Awaiting instructions.
I guess I'll get that too.
Researching.
Medtech on site. Defibrillators max. You break it?
Our base is under attack.
Break your pain from one end.
Oh my god. That shoots so much faster, right?
I am your personal healthcare companion. Fast as I can.
Construction
Hope
complete.
goes over.
Our forces are
Jesus
under
Christ.
attack.
Who's hurt? Weren't deadly surprised. Take a number.
Our forces are under attack.
Sing a bit.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh my god. They weren't that good before.
Fast as I can.
And they probably should be this good.
Priority 1.
Research complete.
That did block!
Our forces are under attack.
Fuck you so much.
You command.
The graphics are improved? They improved a while ago, I guess.
Primary thrust.
Unable to build there.
How did that happen?
Our forces are under attack.
Well,
Our forces are under attack.
just one Atlas just destroys Exos. It used to be that they were a lot slower and then they attacked.
Our forces are under attack.
But now they are as good as or better than siege tanks. Probably better. I'll play one more game. I mean, a lot of this is just not knowing how fast the game got. Literally the speed of the units, but speed of the attack and the speed of the income, man. Which now I'm not going to use it ironic. I was kind of making fun earlier about the lack of strategy early on, but this economy might be too fast. I don't know. We did finish the campaign. It was average. It's like if siege tanks shoots out novas. That's exactly what it is. Oh, that's perfect. Because there wasn't even counterplay. I mean, I think they actually one-shot my Exos. I might have been wrong. They might have already been injured.
Awaiting instructions. Plotting course. Relocate. Construction commencing.
Not enough luminite.
I did not see who I was playing. Wow, was not what I wanted. Okay, side note, F11 does not bring you up to the opponents. How can I tell what race I'm facing? Is there a way?
Systems nominal. How may I serve?
Not enough luminite.
Not yet. Okay.
Prime and ready. Prime and ready.
That's unfortunate. Should Holo carry? I have no idea. Maybe it'll work. Celestial, thank you. Yeah, I didn't look at the loading screen.
Construction complete.
And ready. Primed and ready. Awaiting instructions. Primed and ready. Primed and ready.
Didn't Kathy say she was going? Or is that something else?
How may I serve? Systems nominal.
I feel like I'm gonna be hired to cast it, but I don't know.
Construction complete.
Construction commencing.
So if I didn't think I was gonna cast it, then I might go. But I think I'm actually gonna be paid to cast it, which is different from community casting. They're gonna have like an official broadcast, but it's only gonna be online, so I'm not gonna be there.
Time is wasted. Time to bleed. Headed there now.
Yeah, Roddy, I hope it's more than 2 people. I hope it's 3 to 4 people. Yeah, Roddy can't do it. So, that makes me feel like I'm a shoo-in, but I don't know.
Capture point
Roddy
secured.
can't do it.
And ready. You command.
Who shall I strike? Tell me.
Insufficient therium.
They'll probably ask Woody to do the production if I had to guess. Would Pig go? I don't think there's any reason for Pig to go. That's a lot of money just to attend a 3-day dream hack.
Capture point secure. Construction complete.
When you're already going to be hanging out with friends at a wedding and probably Saudi Arabia. They're only, I think, 12 weeks in, aren't they? I think it's very early on, isn't it?
Capture
So I don't
point
think that'll
secured.
impact it soon. But I don't see a reason why he would go. The only reason he went to Austin that one... Atlanta, that was what it was. Atlanta that one time is because he thought he was casting it and had already planned like a whole trip.
Complete.
Confirmed. Construction commencing.
But yeah, it's like, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Would make much sense, he thinks.
Upgrade complete. Capture point secured. Complete. Insufficient therium. Valid location. Our forces are under attack.
Fuck! I was not paying attention. Not fair.
Capture point contested. Construction complete.
It's in the rules. You can't attack me if
Capture
I'm not
point
paying attention.
lost.
Primed and ready. Primary thruster engaged. How may I serve?
Upgrade complete.
Yes, Commander. Fear is for the
I used all my money.
Move order received.
Not enough. Construction complete. Researching. Researching. Upgrade complete. Not enough luminite.
Dun, 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 dun.
Rate your pain from 1 to 10.
Not enough luminite.
So I actually have enough. I have an appropriate
Not
number
enough luminite.
of barracks at this point.
Complete.
Primed and ready.
Feels good.
Upgrade complete.
I don't know how that works out though, because I
Capture
feel
point
like
secured.
3 was definitely not enough
Are under
previously.
attack.
Just literally mass sergeants. I suppose I'm not that much better.
Capture point contested. Capture point lost.
Who can I help? Would they be surprised?
Research
Time
complete.
to save lives. Morning, sunshine.
Processing.
I don't know how the battle will even go.
You break it, I fix it.
Prime and ready. Primary thruster engaged.
Not enough luminite. Capture point secured.
No, he's got the roly-poly-olis!
Contested.
Ah!
Capture point secured.
Ah!
Our forces are under construction. Complete. Capture point lost.
Okay, apparently I win.
What seems to be the trouble? Off I go. I am your personal healthcare companion.
Research complete.
I am positive they aren't as good as they used to be. That doesn't mean they still aren't good.
Priority one.
Capture point secured.
And they do still explode. Oh, great.
What do you reckon? Off I go. No time to wait.
Research complete.
How may I serve?
Capture point contested.
Fight goes over.
Our capture points are under attack. Construction complete.
Damn footies.
Systems non.
I long for combat.
How may I serve?
Not enough luminite. Invalid location. Not enough luminite. Complete. Construction complete.
Time to save lives. You break it, I fix it. What seems to be the trouble?
Capture
I
point
don't even know what that
secured.
does for me. I forgot what it does.
I'll do what's got to be done. Morning, sunshine. It's all right to cry. Time to shoot through. Take a number.
Construction
Look
complete.
out, coming through. What do you reckon? It's fighting time.
Capture point secured.
Construction commencing.
No stickies on my watch. Fast as I can.
Woofy.
Bad day for you,
Construction
mate.
complete. Upgrade complete.
Systems nominal.
G'day.
Researching. Capture point secured.
I'll sort of right out.
They were very much like banelings. They still are kind of like banelings. That was bad.
Capture point secured.
Healer incoming.
Capture point secured.
Awaiting instruction.
Invalid location.
They'll never
Our
see this.
forces are under attack. Capture point contested.
I totally forgot what the celestial things are, man.
Construction complete.
So he just has
Capture
morph
point
cores just for
lost.
defense.
On the go. I am your personal healthcare companion.
Upgrade complete. Our forces capture
are
under
under
researching.
Time to shoot through.
I honestly just want one atlas just to break down stuff.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
You command. Construction commencing.
Our base is under attack.
That is uncomfortable.
I'll get after him. What can I do for you?
Well, all of his thingies are dead, right? So.
Take a number.
energy.
I have no idea if he has any bad spells on me. No! Not into them, you doofus. Oh, is he through? Oh, good. No, fuck, because he flies. Oh my god, is that really?
Running hard.
Our forces are under attack.
Answer here.
They are?
Pathing confirmed.
Oh.
You break it, I fix it.
Construction complete.
On the go.
Man, this worthy enemy.
Right behind him.
Got my ears on.
On the double.
Our base is under attack.
Did I win?
Our forces are under attack.
I think I did win.
Tell me a story.
Take a bite. This will hurt a little. What's up? I am your personal healthcare companion. Defibrillators max. Yeah, coming through.
Our forces are under attack.
What can I do for you? Take a number.
Upgrade complete.
That is
Who's hurt? Weren't they being surprised?
GG.
Our forces are
That
under
was
attack.
somewhat fun. It's a lot, though. Maybe professional games are different, but you get a lot very quickly. And I don't think it's particularly fun. I think the pace before was a bit better. Like, I don't mind that the individual units move faster. I do mind that it feels like you get to 100 supply almost guaranteed in every game. And I know there's going to be cheeses in all lanes. That means, you don't get to 100 supply, but I don't see a lot of the good pacing where there's like a defined early game, a defined mid game, a defined late game. It's super fast. Yeah. And then I think the bigger problems are maybe still the impact of the units. Sure, I don't know what all of them do, but none of the units sound very impactful or feel like they have a totally unique way of firing. The little tanks on the ground for the Celestial definitely had a different firing effect, but then everything else just so much so fast. It's like starting StarCraft 2 and in the first 5 minutes you already have 50 Marines, even after an expand. That's a lot. It's a lot to give people. It's a lot to learn, and it's a lot to do very early on, which might be very exciting for people who are really bored with RTS that start slower, but that doesn't usually mean it's good for casuals. Obviously, casuals won't care. They'll be playing campaign or whatever, but talking about the 1v1 casuals, the bronze to even diamond, I would say. The ones who can still get away with just a wee bit of turtling, or at least the comfort of knowing you're not going to have so much to deal with early on every game. But we'll see what they keep cooking. And we'll see if people actually stay on the game. Because that would be the biggest problem, is getting people to continue playing. Getting a new wave of people to play against a bunch of old people who've been playing the entire time is such a hurdle. But yeah, it seems way too fast. It almost seems battle lazy. Obviously, there's more macro, but as far as the feeling that I'm better off, especially as Vanguard, I guess, but the feeling that I'm better off just like attacking all the time and splitting my units all the time and have to constantly be on guard on the front while having some amount of macro on the back, it's too much. Like, as an idea, I don't think it's a bad idea, but it feels too much. I did play Tempest Rising. There's a review on my YouTube, actually. I think it's exactly like Command & Conquer, which could be a good thing. So if you liked Command & Conquer, you should definitely play Tempest Rising. Now I'm gonna play probably the best campaign ever made, which is the Warcraft campaign. I will be right back, though. Well, I'm going to use all the old graphics. I don't know what else Reforged changed. I'm going to give you my cat for 2 minutes, and BRB. He's a good boy. Apollo's next to him. I don't know which cat you guys want to look at. I don't have, the same number of cameras as I have cats. You have huge news? Okay, I'm waiting for it. I can't get both of them in the same frame. It's impossible. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that, Barrett. You're right. Is there a way for me to play the original? Stormgate has a confirmed 4th race. Oh, I did see that. I saw People talking about it because of Loco's interview. That doesn't interest me. That doesn't excite me. If anything, that's a point against them for me personally. Oh, okay. So I put everything on classic, and that did enable versus campaign and custom. There you go. Good catch, though. What? Okay. I know. I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer. Some people are very excited about Stormgate's 4th race, and they, you know, a lot of people swear that it's necessary for a new RTS and blah, blah, blah. But for me, that's not exciting. For me, 3 things, I think. 1, I'm a StarCraft person. Asymmetrical balance between 3 races, perfect. Adding more gets more difficult to balance. And it just causes, up until a certain point, it also causes more of that tribalism to be an issue the farther tournaments go. Up until a certain point, because I don't think Age of Empires really has the same thing. But anyway. 2, oh, well, I guess 2 was kind of like the design of the 4th race and keeping it balanced. The 3rd one is that what Stormgate showed me with Celestials does not make me very happy or excited or optimistic. There we go. It doesn't make me optimistic for a 4th race. I also think that they're spreading themselves too thin by thinking of doing a 4th race. They already have so much that they have to fix. So there's my 3 reasons. There you go. AOA 2 is actually 5, so his cosplaying is 52, right? I play with the profanity filter. I do? That's surprising to me because I think one of the last Warcraft games I was gonna post this. I was gonna like screen cap it too, and then I just got busy and was like, forget it. One of the last Warcraft 3 games I played was like before I went on vacation, so maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago at this point. And I play as ZombieGrub because that's just my Battle.net name, right? And I bought this on my main account. So I have ZombieGrub, which I don't like. Exactly for the reason, exactly for the story I'm going to tell you all. I don't like having my real name because the chances of someone being shitty to me just for that, or just for knowing that I'm a woman, is too high for my liking. And so this guy, he immediately opens up the game with, "Aren't you some StarCraft caster or some such?" And I ignore him. I don't want to interact. And he says something like, "Yeah, you stream or something, right?" And then the final thing he says is, "Okay, then I guess." And that was it. We played our game. I lost. But as I was losing, I retreated from a battle. And this guy said, "Good girl," as I retreated. So I immediately rematch him, just unfortunate luck. And we weren't that mismatched. So the second time I face him, I've disabled communication, right? Because I was like, I don't want to deal with this. I disabled communication with this asshole. And I start to win. So of course, I quickly, while I win, go into the menu, enable communication again, and I tell him, "Good boy," as he's losing and trying to defend his base. And then he's like, "Oh yeah, now you talk while you're winning." And I was like, "Yeah, because you're a douchebag." And he was like, "You were the cunt." And then he taps out. So that's why I'm like, I'm pretty sure I saw that full word. There was no profanity filter there. So yeah. I'm surprised. I forgot to tell you guys this at some... maybe I was supposed to at some point, but I forgot. But yeah, I was very tempted to screen cap this. After you played KKND2? What the hell is that? The 2 Warcraft 3 campaign. I think some missions are better, some are worse. Playing either with the same overall experience. I think say 4th race would be after 1.0. I don't have a lot of faith with the time crunch that they're on and the money crunch that they're on. That 1.0 will not be a game that is without needed improvements. I think they could technically release 1.0 with the first 6 campaign missions they've now released. But I would prefer them to fix and make those better than make a 4th race. So he's saying he wasn't a good boy. Sweet justice, though. Sweet justice. My heart was hammering, not because I was afraid, like I was, afraid of confrontation. It was because I wasn't sure if I would get the communication unblocked before the game ended. I was like, I gotta do this, quick. Feels like the Baldur's Gate 3 of RTS. Just so well done, it kills all their RPGs. Nothing will succeed StarCraft 2. Yeah, everything that you like about StarCraft 2 can be divvied up and put into these other games that focus completely on that. Yeah. But I like mine all together. I like a casserole. Crush, Kill, and Destroy 2 Cross. I've never heard of that game. Oh, the cat left. Dimitri and Ziggy are friends now, man. They're butting heads and rubbing up against each other. It's cute.
Have run out, son of Duratan.
Is that loud enough on stream?
Cries of war echo upon the winds. The remnants of the past scar the land.
Okay.
Which is besieged once again by conflict.
Do we need subtitles? Do I have to change my camera? Why don't I remember there being a Kodo in the cutscene?
Arise to challenge fate and lead their brethren to battle. As mortal armies rush blindly towards their doom, the burning shadow comes to consume us all. You must rally the Horde and lead your people to their destiny.
Charging downhill in plate armor. You fall and never get up. Fourth race kind of fixes the amount of mirrors, because no one likes mirrors. That's kind of true, but it's definitely a choice between that and the tribalism that exists. There's tons of tournaments where people have legitimately bounced out because Protoss weren't in the top 4 or top 2. Go forth, Chris Metzen, become Orc Moses.
What kind of nightmare was that?
It was not a nightmare, young war chief, but a vision. Follow me, and I will reveal what your future holds.
I can see how me blocking the dialogue would be annoying.
I don't know what this is all about, but I'll play along.
But it's annoying because if I move it, it'll block the... whatchamacallits. So I can put it over there and... maybe here, maybe something like that. Maybe that'll work. Ziggy, what?
Excellent. You seem eager to be on your way. However, you must first learn how to give orders to Thrall. Try ordering Thrall to move down the path.
I'd love to
towards
think
the
that you just
nearby
want
banner.
love and attention,
To do this,
Ziggy.
click the move button in the bottom right corner of your screen
And that you love
and
me.
then click on the banner.
But I think you just want food. I think that's what you want. Yeah. I think that's what you're hoping I'll do. Yeah? No? I wonder if I can show you guys. He's so cute when he does this. Damn gimbal. There we go. Trying to show you guys, but the gimbal's working against me. It's so cute what he's doing. There we go. I think I got it now. Look at his paws. Ziggy. Ziggy. Are you such a good boy? Yes, you are. Do you make muffins all the time? Now you're just completely blocking. Little toesies. Little toesies. See, he's mostly black hair, so it doesn't matter if he rubs up against my mic. Should bring Ziggy to casting jobs. He's such a scaredy cat. He would not do well. Brush my cat? He doesn't have any knots. What's his league on the ladder? Ziggy, you know, he might do well in RTS. You know, he'd be purely mechanical, no strategy involved. Yeah, he has a goal and he goes for it. He's just a one-minded cat. Excuse me. Pardon me. What are you doing? That's my arm. His whiskers are large. His paws are pretty large too. I feel like he didn't really grow into it. at these back paws. Gigantic. Alright. I'll play it again. Like your glasses holder, thank you. Okay. We'll give that at the end of stream. Isn't the prologue something that was added in Reforged or wasn't available in original? Nah, I'm pretty sure. I remember this. What's his score in that fish tablet game? I've never gotten him to play it. Yeah. He'd play the games where you just get food.
Done. However, the
80
encampment is
villagers
still
on
far
food.
Off. In order to reach the next banner, scroll the screen to the north by moving your mouse to the top edge.
Man, this is
Very
so
good.
basic.
The path to the next banner leads. Notice how the black area shrinks as Thrall moves through it. This reflects areas you have explored.
Damn.
Select Thrall and order him to move to the banner in the middle of the encampment.
Yes. Lotar, my warriors.
Siggy
We
can
are
move.
yours to command, Warchief.
I like such limited space.
I sense a knoll ahead.
To order Thrall's forces to defeat this foul creature, select all of your troops.
This was only a scout, but the knoll's camp lies just ahead.
Order your troops to perform an aggressive attack move into the enemy encampment. To do this, select all of your troops, click the attack button, and then left-click on the ground in the middle of the knoll camp.
I feel like after this, most RTSs were like, you get it. Everyone's played an RTS. And so they're not nearly as bare, but like this is super basic. Ugh. I'm pretty sure the other RTS games coming after this did not go with the whole like, look, your vision increased when you moved.
For honor, yes. Dabu.
Alright, Ziggy. You're giving me carpal tunnel. My wrist won't survive this. Oh, look at Apollo. He's got his head in there. Okay.
Yes. Dabu. Warchief, we've discovered a group of Murloc raiders in the nearby river.
The Murlocs would make excellent targets for your new Chain Lightning spell. To have Thrall use his new ability, click on the... Some monsters drop treasure when they are defeated. Treasure chests hold powerful magic items. This particular treasure chest contained a useful potion of mana.
Ziggy just has
Notice
his
that the potion now
paw
occupies
on my
one of
arm.
Thrall's inventory slots near the bottom middle of your screen. Potions of mana can be used to replenish a hero's mana. The magic energies that allow the casting of spells such as Chain Lightning.
Yes. For honor. Yes. Dabu. For honor.
The wolf howl signifies that night has begun.
Be wary, my warriors. Don't let nightfall dull your senses.
Okay, chieftain.
Let's get on with it.
I was just gonna say, Barry, they should do more damage because they're in water.
If the beast weren't sleeping. Dabu. For honor.
Yes, that was a very fierce battle.
For honor. Dabu. Yes. Dabu. Yes. For honor. A golem. Watch yourselves, my brethren.
Damn it!
Those creatures do not sleep at night.
It's made of rock. I can't lightning it.
Dabu. Yes. For Doomhammer!
Nice.
Dabu.
Excellent. Thrall has found a magic ring. Rings are very useful because they provide a constant
Ziggy.
passive benefit as long as they are carried.
Dabu. Yes. Lokrigar, Nokal. For honor, yes. Dabu. For honor.
Even though this is a very basic mission, I just feel like it already does so much of making you interested in the world.
For honor, yes. Forest trolls. I still can't believe they were ever a part of the Horde. Your master has some.
I've been watching his invitationals. I watched the one before this last one. I was more interested in this one with the, I mean, as long as StarCraft people were in, so... Like, I don't watch the entire thing.
Very good. That treasure chest held a magic tome that can be used to give Thrall a permanent benefit.
For honor. Yes.
It's kind of not cool, man. Am I interested in playing in the next Grub Invitational? If I were popular enough to be asked? I don't know about that. I'm not popular enough to be asked anyway.
Who are you? How do you know me?
I wonder if he tried to get Artosis.
About you and your people. My identity at this time is unimportant. What is important is that you rally your people and leave these shores immediately.
Leave? What's this all about, human?
Human? I left my humanity behind long ago. I am something different now. Know that I have seen the future and beheld the great burning shadow that is coming to consume this world.
Of course you can't see it.
You sense it as well, don't you?
Are returning.
Yes. And only by leading your people across the sea to the distant lands of Kalimdor will you have a chance to stand against them.
But how could we?
I will answer all of your questions in time, young war chief. For now, rally your warriors and prepare to leave this land. We will speak again.
There you go. He's such a cute kitten. He's had a very tiresome day.
None of this makes sense. But the spirits tell me that I should trust him.
That's life. He had to choose between all the beds, and one was stolen from him.
It's been 3 days, and this prophet has yet to show himself.
Scan asked Artosis, and Artosis went on an angry rant about it.
War Chief, the clans are assembling as you ordered, but it will take them some time to reach us. Then we must prepare this camp immediately. I want my warriors to have food and proper lodgings when they arrive. Yes, War Chief. Warrior, has there been any word from Grom Hellscream? He and the Warsong clan were supposed to have been here by now. No, War Chief. We haven't heard from Hellscream in some time. Damn it, Grom. Where the hell are you?
Well, it doesn't surprise me. The thing is that Artosis is very much a,
We need more gold.
Oh, what? You literally give me one peon? Oh my god. I forgot they did this.
Once a peon has been ordered to harvest gold, he will automatically travel back and forth between the gold mine and your closest grave.
Health reminds me of Protoss.
Here are a few additional peons. To increase
the
rate of gold collection, order them to harvest from the same gold mine.
Thank you.
Let's get on with it.
The amount of gold that you currently possess is displayed in the upper right portion of your screen.
Can I turn off the tips?
As peons return to
is
the
that
Great
possible?
Hall with gold, your gold stockpile increases.
Or something that I have to do. Because we're technically still in the prologue. Okay. Okay.
Training a unit takes
yeah, I'm just
time.
gonna talk over it
When
then.
the Great Hall is selected, you can see a progress indicator in the bottom middle portion of your screen.
So, what I was gonna say about Artosis is absolutely the type of guy who's gonna make content off of an opinion.
For your structure.
I mean, I do the same
Whenever
thing.
a
Everyone
unit
does the same
finishes
thing.
training from this building,
Some people do
you
it
will
more than
automatically
others.
travel to the rally point
But I
location.
also could talk
To place
at
a rally
length.
point,
You know, I
select one of your
rant
unit
at length about how Warcraft
right
is an
click on the ground
inferior
where you want the
game to
rally point
StarCraft.
appear.
And I could go on a rant about
We need more gold.
In order to support a larger population, additional orc burrows will have to be
the
constructed.
low supply and the
Burrows
high
provide the
health
food that
units and the
allows you to
micro over
train more
macro
troops.
and blah blah blah. There's a lot of reasons why it's not my main game, and I could easily go on a rant about it, and
construct
because
a
that would make
burrow,
good content,
select
people
one
would
of your
laugh, and then I post it on YouTube, and people would have, you know, dissenting opinions and get angry that my opinion exists. We could all do that. But what I'm saying is that Artosis probably did it for personality, and that I don't think he actually would hate Warcraft all that much, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't think Tasteless had any interest in playing Warcraft, with the evidence being that he basically never touched it, even though he actually had to commentate it for World Cyber Games occasionally. So they both must have learned something about it.
Work complete. Ready to work. Something need doing? We need more lumber.
But maybe he really, really, really would just find it the worst thing ever. I would say, even if he found it the worst thing ever, there's also now a serious monetary benefit. It just, if you're already a popular streamer and then a super popular streamer asks you to do something that gives you more views the entire time that you do the thing, you should probably do it.
Continue producing grunts until you reach your quest requirement.
So I'm sure
Notice
Artosis
that
could also
additional
rage
buttons are
about
now
how
available
much,
in the command
you know,
card.
mobile games are
Construct an orc
stupid.
burrow, click on the build
But he
orc
also has
burrow
been
button.
sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends and thus must have played it.
Now move the mouse to where you want the building to be placed. Once you have found an appropriate location, left click to begin construction.
So maybe he'd even change his mind over these tournaments getting more and more popular. Thanks, tutorial.
Yes. Work. I can do that.
That's a good point.
Can't build there. I am the war chief. Yes.
I know, right? My APM counter, which is
For honor. Dabu.
just not a,
For honor.
you know, it's basically useless in this game.
Yes. Dabu. Yes. My life for the Horde. The spirits are restless. Let's get on. For honor. For honor. Dabu. I am.
Can we go 4-3?
Look, Naros.
I don't know how to do that. And I'm not nearly as tilted as you are, so.
Look, regard, Master, I am the war chief. Let's
I
get on.
feel like you're surprisingly anal about it. What's off? What's the grunt train just on the line with everything? What are you talking about?
Something you're doing? Look, regard,
I don't even know what you're talking about. Top right.
The spirits are restless. Work complete. Yes.
Because it isn't like
Well-placed war
cornered.
mills can increase the efficiency of your lumber harvesters. Try ordering a
That should be
peon to
90%
construct a war
memeing.
mill near where your peons are chopping wood.
What do you want? Look, regard, Let's get on. For honor. I am the war chief. Let's get on with it. For honor. Dabu. Yes. Work complete. Yes. What you want? Be happy to. I can do that. Look regard, no God. For honor. Dabu.
That's further from the top than the right.
For honor.
You guys
Yes. Dabu.
have some peculiarities.
Yes. For honor. Dabu. Dabu. Yes. My life for the Horde.
Good night, Joss. Who's the main character in this campaign?
My life for the Horde. The spirits. What you want?
Warcraft was so normal in my youth. I always assume everyone's played this. So I don't know if people are going to troll me or not. But yeah, Thrall is the main one.
Master, I am the Horde. Something you're doing? I am complete.
It's like, you know, at this point, with them actually practicing, Loco and Tasteless could both beat me in Warcraft.
War mills contain various
but it does hurt
upgrades
my soul a little bit every time I listen to their streams. Like Loco is still streaming Warcraft, and he's like the throwing things, the javelin guys, and I'm like,
you orcs are in violation of the Alliance Internment Act. We've already captured
the fuck is wrong with you?
leaders. If you surrender now, we'll
How have you
spare
not
your lives.
memorized every single unit in Warcraft by playing it far too many times?
They say they've captured one of our leaders. Maybe they're referring to Grom.
Wow, Fear Dragon, wow. I was thinking Illidan and Malfurion. The Night Elf campaign.
Come, my warrior.
Or in the Orc campaign.
The humans back. The spirits are rested. No calm.
No worries.
The spirits are rested. I am the wretched humans have been destroyed.
Move Thrall and the
What a
rest
bunch
of
of
the
losers.
across the bridge and locate Grom.
You see those humans? They died pitifully.
For honor.
Stupid humans.
For honor, yes. Look regard, no God. What do you want? Can't build there. Let's get on with it. Dabu. I am.
One of your structures was damaged during the fight. To repair a damaged building, select a peon, click the repair button, and then
It was?
left-click on the desired structure.
Check yourself, narrator.
Dabu. Yes. For honor. For honor. My life for the Horde. Look regard.
Didn't take me any damage. I'm beating the mission even harder than hard.
Let's get on with it. I am my life. What you want? The spirits.
Your army has grown to such a large size that it now requires a portion of your income to sustain it. This maintenance cost is referred to as up.
I am the war chief. Dabu. Let's get on with it. My life for the Horde. For honor. Dabu.
I want all the secrets.
Yes. For honor. Yes. Dabu.
Kill the bitch.
Survive.
Dumbass. One lone human on guard. Oh, shaman? Sick.
Yes.
When you control multiple spellcasters at the same time, it often becomes
For honor.
necessary to quickly switch between them to cast their individual spells.
This was made back when you launched a game. That was basically it. You know?
I am right away.
Notice that the currently selected units are displayed in the bottom middle portion of your screen by little portraits. One of the units.
They can't just patch something.
This
So of
means that
course,
currently
you'll
activated
never find
subgroups.
any
You
game-breaking
can
bugs
switch
in a game
between
like
subgroups
this.
by pressing the tab key or left-clicking on one of the.
Should have been updated Reforge option. It's just like, oh yeah,
This
okay, you know what you're
activates
doing.
that subgroup and displays their spells in your command block.
Yeah, I thought about destroying them,
Directly. Let's get on.
and maybe I should.
Master, look regard, no God. For honor. Yes. War chief, We found where they're holding
But I am
Grub,
tired of this
but the
narrator.
area is protected by fortified guard towers. Then destroy them. Hillscream must be freed.
It's good for optics not to ransack.
No harm. I am direct. Yes, yes. Let's get on, War Chief. No regard. No harm.
Hey, did it focus fire my weakest unit? What is this AI?
How can I help? Yes, the spirits are listening. What do you want? No regard.
The name retcon for Grom. Did he call them Gromosh before?
None will survive. Plan. Let's get on with my life for the Horde. Yes, War Chief. Understood. What do you want? Zugsub, Slobu, Noktar, Dabu. Ron, are you all right? I'm fine, little brother. Luckily, they only injured my pride.
I always thought he looked more like a dog.
We're getting out of here now. We're leaving the human lands for good.
There's something in the
Finally, follow me.
face of Gromosh. I don't know, the way his shadows play on his nose or something.
We can set sail on the humans' own ships.
Oh, he was Grom originally, and then he was Gromosh. Oh, okay. I wouldn't. Yeah, okay.
The Horde is assembled, War Chief. We await only
He's a
your
blade master that
command.
wields an axe. Quiet, you.
Now, go, young thrall. Sail west to the lands of Kalimdor. It is there that you will find your destiny. It is there that your people's salvation.
Blizzard did nothing wrong in their life. Thank you very much. All right. Prologue done. We did it. Time for some human campaign. Hello. Only several crimes. Oh no. Oh god. There's so much I've forgotten about the Warcraft campaign. Well, the cinematics anyway. That is Utah.
We've received reports.
After Warcraft 3 campaign, I'm gonna play the WoW campaign.
Certainly the recent attacks against the
Oh
internment
my
camps
God.
are evidence enough. Agreed. The Horde is on the move.
This is absurd. My nation will not stand by and watch as the Horde masses on our very doorstep.
The orcs are not our primary concern here. How many times must I repeat myself? King Tyrannus, you must heed my warning. This plague that has gripped the Northlands could have dire ramifications.
Plague? You wizards are just being paranoid.
I would happily watch all the YouTube important cutscenes and cinematics of World of Warcraft.
Let's keep all this in perspective. Even if this
But my days of playing MMOs seem to be over. I can't play them frequently for more than like a week.
As I have said, the Kirin Tor are already prepared to place the villages under strict quarantine.
I will not institute quarantine without proof of your claims, Ambassador. The people of Lordaeron have suffered enough without becoming prisoners in their own lands.
Well, a single raven going right in front of you. I would also be interested in it.
Yet, prisoners they are, good king.
What is the meaning of this? Who are you?
Humanity is in peril. The tides of darkness have come again, and the whole world is poised upon
I mean, you can tell that they're old graphics, of course, but the movements is so good.
The only hope for your people is to travel west, to the forgotten lands of Kalimdor.
Travel west? Are you mad? Old Ambassador. I don't know who you are or what you believe, but this is not the time for wrangling prophets. Our lands are
I feel like this was around the time that
But it
cloth
shall
became
be
easier to
we who
animate,
decide how best to protect our
and they just
people.
went with it, man.
You. Now, be gone.
I failed humanity once before.
3ds Max added like an option that actually like drop
If you
a
cannot take up
rectangle
this cover,
onto a surface and then
I
create
shall find another.
the appropriate control points, and they were like, let's use that.
A warning has been given. Their fate is now their own.
Well, when you put it that way, shows up as a raven, spookily transforms into mysterious stranger, mad ravings and cryptic warnings, declare them narrow-minded and leave. Well, you know, when you put it that way, it sounds bad. When, you know, you also consider that Thrall was just like, yeah, no, totally, I trust this guy. Seems really bad on Thrall's part.
Welcome, Prince Arthas.
It's Amara.
The men and I are honored by your presence.
Can the formalities, Uther. I'm not king yet. It's good to see you.
You too, lad. I'm pleased that King Tyrannus sent you to help me.
Father still hopes your patience and experience might rub off on me.
It is a father's right to dream, isn't it?
Look, here's where we stand. Our scouts have confirmed that there is an orc encampment hidden somewhere over the next ridge.
As I suspected.
It gets worse. They're preparing to attack the nearby village of Strombrad. As far as we know, the village is completely defenseless.
Wealthy laughter. Hearty chuckle.
I need to move against the orcs' base immediately. Can you handle Strongbrad's defense on your own?
Of course, Uther. Don't worry about me.
Good. Meet me at the orc camp once you've saved the village. Be careful, Arthas.
The light is my strength. A sound plan.
One of the last Wowza moments. Well,
of course. For honor.
One of the last, that is correct. One of the last Wowza moments I got from WoW. Wowza moments. Whoops, wrong way. Was doing the Culling of Strothum in the Caverns of Time.
For honor.
That felt so cool when it first appeared.
Certainly. Of course. Of course.
And like all my friends who had gotten into World of Warcraft, they didn't actually play Warcraft. They had no idea what the story was. So
certainly. A sound
they just did it as a dungeon and they were like, that was neat, I guess.
Of course.
And I was like, you don't understand.
A sound plan.
Yeah, you go into a place called the Caverns of Time, and then you are put into the mission. And so Arthas is like commanding you and you go kill a bunch of people.
A sound plan.
We'll fight for Lord
I've read the books and everything.
Get your swords.
I'm here to help.
Good men.
For honor. Of course.
Now the next thing that blew my mind as far as I can recall was probably let me think here. I mean, I'm sure some of the raids that I did were very entertaining. I can't really remember the first time that I did them.
A group of gnolls kidnapped my
Timmy
and took him to their hideout.
Oh, the best side quest ever.
Could you find him and bring him home?
Certainly.
Nerd. It's true.
For honor. Orders.
Help me, please. I'm trapped in the cave.
I hope nothing bad ever happens to Timmy.
I stand for the light. The light is my strength. Justice shall be done. I stand for the light. You say danger?
Please get me out of here. wanna go
This is the first
home.
mission.
Justice shall be
There you go, Timmy.
Oh, thanks so much. I have a reward for you.
Certainly.
Ring of protection.
For honor. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan.
But the next thing that I remember really dazzling me in World of Warcraft was probably Cataclysm. When Cataclysm was released, it was so awesome.
For honor. Of course.
I mean, the first time that you checked out a new place and it was entirely different.
For honor.
Like, what was it? Like the mountain peaks were flooded or whatever. Whatever the place, the canyons.
Certainly.
But then the first time that what's-his-face just flew over you and you were like, what the fuck? I thought he was going to be a raid boss.
A sound plan. For honor. Of course.
Save us. It's a trap. Take everything, man. Take all the
1,000 needles? No, not 1,000. Well, no, that might have actually been flooded too. Guys, I've played Warcraft before. I know what clicking on the neutrals does. There's going to be a whole new wave of Gen Alpha streamers that you can tell to Alt F4 to save your game, okay? But I am not going to fall for these things.
Of course. Certainly. Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. For honor.
Help! Bandits are stealing our belongings!
They have no idea. Zoomers already have such lackluster knowledge about computers. It's actually the documented, studied thing.
For honor.
And Gen Alpha is just going to be worse. So I 100% believe that even a smart Gen Alpha who like learns how to stream will still get suckered in at least once.
Retrieve it from their camp. It would mean so much to us.
98? I think it's still technically millennial. I think Zoomer is 2000, I'm not sure.
Of course, for honor.
But you're closer to millennial anyway. Like.
Say the word. What do you need? I'm here to help. My need.
Is there danger? I stand.
Do you know heroes will spawn?
Justice shall be done.
Yeah, congratulations. You killed all of the industries along with me and many of the other people in chat. Fear Dragon, of course you did. Of course you did.
A sound plan. Certainly. Of course.
Something cursive and forgotten about?
I know. Right. On my way.
A sound.
Say the word. What do you need? Attack!
Is there danger?
Oh, well, I have drastically decreased the amount of StarCraft 2 stuff I do, so.
Betrayer of the light.
Did StarCraft 2 die? ESL is no longer doing the ESL Pro Tour, which doesn't mean that they won't do StarCraft stuff again. It just won't be a circuit.
Of course.
So we're without any stable circuit that can, you know,
certainly for honor.
Guarantee people livelihoods.
Certainly.
Thank you for helping me.
Putting Konami code. Konami code? No.
A sound plan for honor.
You finally bought Legacy of the Void campaign.
The attack has already begun.
To arms, my brothers!
It's a fun campaign. I mean, the story's whatever, but it's a really fun campaign. But you know, it's free on Game Pass. I hope if you have Game Pass, you didn't not know that.
Of course, a sound plan.
What are my future plans? It's a fair question.
Certainly, a sound plan.
Well, honestly,
of course, certainly.
Right now, where's the undead?
Of course,
I don't know the Konami code. I must have forgotten what that is.
A sound plan.
Yeah, Tasteless is doing a new Patreon for something called Revive StarCraft League. It's asking for a lot of money, and I'm not sure everyone completely read how much money is going where, but yeah, he already has a Patreon. You know, his ASL Patreon still does very well. Him and Artosis, and then all right, my future plans, right? So right now I'm just doing YouTube content, trying to do more like edited content. And then I really want to get into Deadlock when it finally gets more advertising and, you know, they actually release the game rather than it being in a alpha. That's true. I keep forgetting to kill the buildings. No, no one knows when they're going to officially release that game.
Of course.
Let the big man through.
Say the word.
The light is my strength. For honor.
Pablo's stream doing a community tournament this weekend. For Warcraft, you mean? Or for Deadlock?
For honor. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. Certainly.
Well, I was here to save you.
Feel my wrath.
You're welcome. Save that one guy.
What do you need? Right.
We got you. The body block's sick.
I'm here to help you.
For Deadlock? Oh, yeah. I know there's already some small things happening. Like, there's the fight night that's happening.
I stand for the light. The light is my strength. A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly.
And it is, you know, good to get in early. I think we're so early on that it won't truly matter.
A sound plan. You are past redemption.
I don't think we're even at, like, people who got into StarCraft beta had a leg up on everyone else who did content eventually. I don't even think we're there with Deadlock.
Justice shall be done. Of course. Certainly. For honor.
Wow.
A sound plan.
Mitri.
Certainly. Of course. For honor. Certainly. Of course.
Haul these wretches off with the rest of them. Move them out.
Think they're too pricey for their age? I don't know that. It's like $40 or €40 for all the campaigns, isn't it? Because the first one's free.
Danger? Justice shall be done.
Oh, my cat's throwing up.
A sound plan. Foul name. I stand for the light. The light is my strength. Of course.
What do you need?
Hey.
I'm here to help.
Here's my
Justice shall be done.
I don't know if there's something with TI.
I'm in order. On my way. Of course. Right. Let me at them.
Oh, God, yeah.
Say the word.
All the organizers who did Overwatch. They got so screwed, man.
I stand for the light.
I don't think Valve is going to do Overwatch League, though, that's for sure. I don't think anyone's going to do Overwatch League again. That was a dumb thing, even when it was being brewed. As soon as it came out that it was going to be as elaborate as it was, and it wasn't just like a WCS system, which had already started to choke out a lot of smaller events in StarCraft anyway. But then they just took that and they maxed it, and everyone thought it was a bad idea. Yeah. They're going to do a $1 million artifact tournament? I do not remember. I need a BRB. I need to go clean up some cat puke. It's cat mom. But then, you know what, actually? Yeah, I'll go clean it up now. Okay, BRB. Alright, I'm back. You get pretty good at cleaning up cat puke when you have had cats for as long as I have. Good night, Swanky. Yeah, as far as other stuff that I do, I mean, I think I'll get some of the first choice of the gigs that do exist for StarCraft for a while yet.
Don't worry, son. We'll find them and bring them home safe.
So that's some money.
Prince Arthas, Lord Uther needs you at the Orc encampment immediately.
Never a dull moment. Let's get moving.
Knight Kureza! Thank you very much for that Prime sub. Is there still a future in StarCraft 2 commentary? Well, it'll be... Yeah, I mean, as long as replays exist. Even when all of our full-time pros are forced to become semi-pro or retire, there'll always be people who are competitive in a game like that. So there'll always be YouTube channels for it.
Good timing, lad. I sent 2 of my best knights into parley with the Orc leader. They should be returning shortly.
Nice of the orcs to leave them horses alive. Yeah, and I've got a documentary to make too. Yeah.
Damn.
And I have to organize Safe House too.
Then let's get in there and destroy the beasts.
Remember, Arthas, we are paladins. Vengeance cannot be a part of what we must do. If we allow our passions to turn to bloodlust, we will become as vile as the orcs.
Yes, Uther.
Foreshadowing.
Up to it. I want you to lead the attack.
Me?
Well, of course.
I'll remain here and ensure that none of the loathsome beasts threaten the camp.
I won't fail you.
I know
In the long term, you will, though.
I'm here to help.
Yeah, I think a documentary will be fun when I actually have
for honor.
The focus being on making it rather than doing all these interviews right now.
I stand for the light.
Why is this so far away? I'm gonna need like 7 villagers.
The light is my strength. Of course.
Ready to work.
Justice shall be done. For honor, justice shall be done. A sound plan. A sound plan.
See?
Certainly.
I could have totally killed Arthas in the last game. Would have been fine.
A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. Is there danger?
Ready to work.
For honor. Certainly.
More work. More gold is
the
required.
Light is my strength. Of course. I'm here to help. I stand for the light.
What is it? Off I go then.
I'm here to help. A sound
Ready
plan.
to work.
Why does Arthas only give him a horse after switching sides?
For honor. Of course.
Yeah,
Certainly.
budget cuts.
A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. For honor. Is there danger? A sound plan.
Ready to
Certainly.
work.
A sound plan.
Yeah, you think the undead have money problems? Nuh-uh.
Have you come to join in our hunt?
What are you dwarves hunting in this region?
We're hunting black drakes. It's said that drake's blood can bestow fiery enchantments upon weapons.
The fiery enchantments you seek could prove useful.
The name of the beast we're hunting is Cyranox. With your aid,
Palette
the
rough
monster
all
won't
time,
stand
yeah.
a chance.
I was playing team games, and of course I'm a newbie. And my partner was like, I know it's a newbie strat, but can you play better? And I'm like, no, I'm a noob. What do you think?
Of course. A sound plan. For my father.
This is as good as it's gonna get.
The light is my strength. For honor. For honor.
What is it?
Justice shall be done. Certainly.
What? Job done. Yes, my lord. More work. What? Yes, my lord.
Did they ever tell you to power build in this game?
I stand for the light.
I don't think they do.
A sound plan. Of course.
Yes, my lord. All right. Yes, my lord. What is it?
That looks like the right amount. How many is that?
Job's done. Build more bombs. Yes, my lord.
Is there danger?
I'm here to help.
Job done. Under siege. More work. All right. Off I go then.
I'm here to help.
Our forces are under attack.
I'm your
I stand.
Not my farm.
Justice shall be done. Is there danger? I stand for the light.
That's one too many now.
Righto. Off I go then.
ready for action.
More lumber is required. What is it?
Justice shall
You
be
need.
done.
Can I take it all right now?
Of
I don't
course.
remember. Can Uther die?
Ready for action.
God, I think it'd be really bad
Say
to have
the
Uther
word.
die.
Light is my strength. Certainly.
No offense to anyone who's done
I'm
it.
here to help. For honor.
Upgrade complete.
A sound
No, I'm not gonna kill him.
The light is my strength.
What?
Justice shall be done. A sound plan.
More gold is required.
Certainly.
Ready for action.
I stand for the light. Of course.
I'm going
the
to
light is my
eventually?
strength.
Wait, did we
Job
kill him?
done.
Justice.
Here's my on my way. You have a
I
target.
stand for the light. A sound plan. Of course.
Yes, me lord. All right.
I'm gonna spoiler a game
Is
I've
there
played
danger?
more than
Of course.
a dozen
sound
times.
Challenge me.
Do you kill Uther?
You mortals become more reckless with every generation.
More work. Yes,
I
me
stand
lord.
for the light. Let's bring this heart back to the dwarves. Stand for the light. For honor. Of course. Certainly.
What is it?
You certainly turn against him.
Upgrade complete. Righto.
Oh, is that
Off
fully
I go
walled?
then.
Oh.
All right.
I knew
Yes,
that
me
one
lord.
was, but
Off
okay.
I go then.
Is there danger? A sound plan. I'm here to help.
An unethical paladin rifle player. If it makes you feel any better, I'm terrible with it. I don't know if it's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be basic. I know that much.
Yes, me lord.
Justice shall be done. I stand for the light. I'm here to help. Justice shall be done. The light is my strength. Is there danger?
Now I will reforge your weapons to strike with searing heat.
Thank you.
Done.
The light is my strength.
What? Right. I can't do that.
I'm here to help.
Ice.
Is there danger? For
Oh,
honor, of
yeah.
course, I stand for the light.
Can you believe that
A
people
sound plan.
don't do
For
that?
honor. I
Job
stand
done.
for the
They're like, I don't
light.
want to do any side quests. I just want to win the game.
Light is my strength. Justice shall be
Ready for action.
I'm here to help. Is there danger? I'm here to help. The light is my strength. Certainly. Justice shall be done. I stand for the light. Certainly.
The oof. The oof does a lot of damage. Oof.
The warlocks of the Black Rock clan have spoken. Soon,
Oh.
demons will rain from the sky.
I
and
was
this
gonna sit
wretched
down, but my
world
cat's
will
taking my
burn.
chair.
Yes, I've heard this rhetoric before.
No.
You orcs will
Not gonna kill
never
Uther.
learn. It was only a mirror image. Damn it. What are these curs up to?
The hour of doom approaches. Let this paltry sacrifice appease our demon masters.
You sick bastards. You'll never get away with it.
There's just something so
Slay the orcs.
nostalgic about the
Slay
human
them all.
villager death
The
sounds.
light is my strength. For honor.
After playing
A
so
sound
many custom games where that
Our
was
forces are under attack. Off I
so
go
much of
then.
them, I
I
guess.
stand
I don't know, but it just...
Justice shall be done. I'm here to help.
brings back good memories.
More work. Righto.
Justice shall be done. The light is my strength. Of course. I stand for the light.
I'm your
I'm here to
sitter.
help. The light
Aye,
is my
sir.
strength.
More lumber is
I'm here to
required.
help.
Here? They must have an encampment nearby.
Justice shall
Locked
be
and
done.
loaded.
I
You have
stand
a
for the
target?
light.
What do you need?
Our
I
town
stand
is
for the
under
light.
siege.
Uther! Uther! Dad!
I'm your shooter. The light.
Oh, okay.
What? Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. All right. Off I go then.
The light is my strength. A sound plan. Of course.
The warden death noise?
I'm here to
What
help.
do you need? Oh, I can't even think of it right now.
I stand for the light, for honor. Is there danger?
You have a
Certainly.
target?
Of
More
course.
side quests.
Is there danger? Justice shall be done.
Job's done.
How many times you ask? I'm not gonna do it.
You have a target?
Job's done. Oh, work. I can't feel right.
I stand for the light.
Locked and loaded. What do you need? I'm your shooter. Aye, sir.
I'm here to help. I stand for the light. Justice shall be done. The light is my
What do you
strength.
need?
I want to know what's over there.
You have a target?
More gold is required. More gold
Justice
is required.
shall be done. Of
I'm
course.
your shooter.
The
Time to
light
go.
is my strength.
What do you need?
Ow! What the hell? Wicked just backstabbed me.
Job's done.
You have a target?
What is it?
Our forces
Yes,
are
me
under
lord.
attack.
I stand for the light.
I'm
Is there
your
danger?
shooter.
Is there danger? The light.
She reached a claw up and attacked my back.
I'm here to help.
Aye, sir.
I stand for the light.
I'm your shooter.
That's all I got?
Okay.
Justice
Bah.
shall be done. The light.
More gold is required.
What is it? Off
Hey.
I go then. All right. Right out.
Quit it.
All right. Right out.
Why? Why? The peasant didn't do anything.
Yes, my lord.
You have a target?
I stand.
Rude.
You have a target?
Upgrade
Yes,
complete.
me lord.
Aye, sir.
Justice shall be done.
I'm your shooter.
Is there danger?
Poor guy.
What do you need?
Don't know how that's set up, by the way. These barricades are unbreakable.
I stand for the light.
What do you need? I'm your shooter. You have a target?
I stand.
Locked and loaded. Here's my lead. On my way. Aye, my lord. Say the word. Here's my lead.
Justice shall be done. Is there danger?
More work. Off I go then.
No, I lost a footman.
Aye, sir. Say the word. Right.
I stand. I'm here to
I'm
help.
your shooter.
Justice shall be done.
What do you need?
Yeah, his divine shield lasts 5 ever.
Forces are under attack. You need. You have a target? What do you need?
Research.
Job's done. What? Off I go then. Right out.
Justice.
Aye, aye, sir.
I stand
You have a
for the
target?
light. I'm here to help.
What do you need?
Man, buildings take a long time to die.
Justice.
Even with full upgrades.
I'm here to help. Of course.
I'm your shooter.
The light is my strength. Is there
Aye,
danger?
sir. You have a target?
I
Job's
stand
done.
You
for
have
the
a
light.
target?
More work. Yes, me
The
lord.
light is my strength.
What do you need?
Is there danger? I'm here to help. For honor.
Did I go the wrong?
Justice
God, I
shall
went the
be
wrong
done.
way.
I'm your
I
shooter.
stand for the light.
Idiots!
Aye, sir. What do you need?
Justice
Aye, sir.
shall be done. I stand for the light. I'm here
Guns
to
and
help.
swords
Job's
ineffective
done.
against buildings.
Luck.
Luck.
The light is my strength. A sound plan.
I'm your
Is
shooter.
there danger? I'm here to help. The light.
What do you need?
Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god, level 6 Blade Master.
What? Aye, order. On my way.
Stand.
I'm your shooter. I'll take care of it.
A down.
Here's my system. You have a target? I'll take care of it.
Not enough of that. I stand for the light.
What do you need?
The light is my strength.
You've done well, lad. This was a sound victory.
I don't know, Uther. The orcs were sacrificing townsfolk. I think they were trying to summon demons.
Have faith, lad. These orcs are trying to hold on to dying traditions. We defeated their demons a long time
Demons
ago.
will never be a problem again.
Let's head for home. It's been a long day.
Yeah, Beyblade. Alright. Now we can do cat treats. We push those guys back to the depths of hell and they'll never return. Oh my god. Exit game. So many buttons. Okay. Now it's time for truly the main event. There we go. Okie dokie. Ziggy, Wicket, Dimitri, Apollo, cat treats. I don't know where Ziggy and Dimitri went off to. Ziggy's gonna be very upset. Ziggy. Okay, guys, you can share. You each get one. Wicket. Ziggy. These were specifically for him because he was crying. Well, he's missing out. Ziggy, cat treats. Thought cats had good hearing. Ziggy, there you are. Come on, buddy. You can't paw her in a face, Apollo. That's rude. Hey, hey. Share, share. See? Wicket doesn't take any shit, man. Paulo learned his lesson. All done, y'all. She might be the smallest, but she has the most command over the boys anyway. The other female beats up on her, but yeah, Wicket knocked off a Sharpie. She also likes to tear up all the paper that I have near my printer. That's her thing now, is tearing up paper. Right, Wicket? I'm gonna pet you. Hey, Dimitri. You're a bit late, buddy. But he also threw up, so he probably shouldn't have had any food anyway. Paper knows what it did. I mean, she tears up all the paper. She tore up a crochet booklet that I have behind my TV on a stand. She tore up, like, pamphlets I've gotten from the tourist places I've gone to that I keep for scrapbooking. She tears up regular white paper. I mean, she's all about that paper, man. Anyways, that's it for my stream, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. I got some Stormgate in, but Warcraft is so much better. It's really two different things at this point. I mean, one does look older and one does look newer, I suppose, since Stormgate has all the effects going on and whatnot, but it's difficult to beat nostalgia, that's for sure. I still find Warcraft as charming as I did when I was younger. Excuse me. Wicked did not want to leave. She did not want to get moved. Okay, so I will be back on Monday for StarCraft stuff. The open cups, which I hope start to change. I mean, they're getting a little stale again. Being Protoss versus Terran is in a really bad spot, and it's the same guys all the time. So that's kind of sucky. But for now, we'll stick with Mondays for StarCraft, and then yeah, no plans for the weekend stream, I think. Yeah, no plans. And I'll probably continue a Warcraft campaign as well, because I like it. She was basically like, oh, this is why people care about Warcraft lore. It absolutely hits harder than playing an MMO. I know there's going to be people out there who are like, Final Fantasy XIV storyline literally changed my life. But to me, I've always had trouble getting invested in MMO stories. But RTS, absolutely. I'll be on that. Thanks for the subs today as well, guys. And I will see you all next week. Bye-bye.